1-800-NEXT-STEP.
The Arizona Cardinals are back in action at State Farm Stadium Sunday, December 21st against the Atlanta Falcons. Be part of the Red Sea for this exciting NFC matchup.
Let's go! Run! Run!
Secure your seats. Protect the nest.
Fans on their feet. It is packed again here.
Tickets are available at azcardinals.com/tickets.
This place going crazy.
That's azcardinals.com/TIX.
From savings to convenience, discover all the advantages of using the Albertsons or Safeway For You app. Becoming a For You member is free, easy, and offers awesome perks. Receive personalized digital savings on your favorite items, earn points towards discounts on groceries and gas, easily access the weekly ad from anywhere, and more. Download and sign up today to get $5 off your next $25 purchase as a new member. Take advantage of all the benefits you get by downloading the Albertsons or Safeway For You app today.
Hey Bird Gang, it's go time. Paul Calvisi here for your Arizona Ford dealers. Whether you're headed to a game or an epic desert weekend, Ford has the power, capability, and style to get you there your way. From the league-leading F-150 and playmaking Bronco family to the do-it-all Explorer and Expedition, Ford gives us the options to win on every drive. The road is yours, Bird Gang. Go out and own it in a Ford. Only at your Arizona Ford dealers, proud partners of your Arizona Cardinals.
Did you know you can get 2 hot dogs for just $4 at AM/PM?
Wait, can you mix and match flavors?
Duh. I just got the new Al Pastor sausage and a classic AM/PM dog.
Wild. What will you tell me next? That a hot dog's not a sandwich?
It's meat between bread, dude. It's the definition of a sandwich.
Grab 2 hot dogs for $4 and large fountain drinks for 89 cents at AM/PM today. AM/PM, too much good stuff. Plus tax where applicable. Prices and participation may vary. Terms and conditions apply. Large AM/PM fountain cup available in Washington, Oregon, and California. Extra large fountain cups are available for 89 cents in Arizona and Nevada markets.
Arizona Cardinals football. Arizona Sports, the local sports leader.
Download the free Cardinals mobile app today. Go to azcardinals.com/app. Okay, AQ, let's talk about the opponent. Let's start with the offense and Matthew Stafford, an MVP candidate. They have Kyron Williams. They have Devontae Adams, who got 14 touchdowns. They don't have Higbee, their outstanding tight end. He's hurt, but still plenty of weapons on a very potent offense, very well coached.
Yeah, I think this is the best coaching job that Sean McVay has done. I think when you watch them on film and what they've done this year, they're not going to wow you with any of the names on their offensive line, really. They've gone back to a very simplistic offense in terms of 3 tight ends. That's their bread and butter right now, and they've gone back to downhill running game and then play action off of it, and Matthew Stafford's been fantastic.
Stafford on the year with a quarterback rating of 112, 32 touchdowns, just 4 picks. Puka Nacua, over 1,000 receiving yards, 86 catches. We already mentioned the numbers for Adams. And a very good offensive line that the Cardinals will face today here at State Farm Stadium with the roof open on a beautiful Sunday afternoon in early December. Kickoff about 7 minutes away on the Arizona Cardinals Radio Network.
At Honeywell, we're shaping the future one first down at a time. For every Arizona Cardinals first down this season, Honeywell is giving back with First Downs for Flight, supporting scholarships for women in aviation. We're also bringing fun, hands-on science activities like robot building and rocket racing to the stadium for students and families at select home games. Honeywell and the Arizona Cardinals are teaming up to inspire the next generation of future shapers and build a brighter future for Arizona. Visit careers.honeywell.com to learn more.
AQ Shipley here. Arizona summers leave your AC and furnace packed with dirt and dust, the #1 cause of breakdown. That's why you call Emergency Air, the official AC heating and plumbing partner of the Arizona Cardinals. Emergency Air's fall deep clean and tune-up is legendary, boosting efficiency and preventing breakdowns. Normally $199, it's just $59 for new customers. Go to emergencyair.com and book today.
Emergency Air, the difference is we care.
On February 21st, the Arizona Cardinals Foundation will host the first ever Cardinals Climb. State Farm Stadium will transform into a mountain-like experience with trail-inspired routes for all ages and abilities, raising funds for 4 organizations benefiting Arizona's special needs community: Barrow Neurological Foundation, SARC, Special Olympics Arizona, and Treasure House. Registration is open now at cardinalsclimb.com. Help us make a difference, because together we climb higher.
At Gila River Resorts and Casinos, every day feels like game day. With award-winning dining at Prime Steakhouse to non-stop slots, table games, and live entertainment, we serve up the kind of winning moments that rival a last-second touchdown. From big wins to bright lights, it's all right here. However you play it, it's game day your way at Arizona's #1 casino. You do you at Gila River Resorts and Casinos.
Arizona Cardinals football. Arizona Sports, the local sports leader.
Cigna Healthcare is proud to sponsor the Kick for Kids program for the 16th year. For every successful Arizona Cardinals field goal, Cigna Healthcare donates to the Arizona Cardinals Foundation. This year's proceeds benefit Excel. This support will help fund Excel's programs for children and adults with developmental and intellectual disabilities, providing them with the tools they need to learn, work, and live with dignity and independence. We're 4 minutes away from kickoff, the Cardinals and the Rams. Important game for Los Angeles, trying to win the division and also get the #1 seed in the NFC. Hey, Q, we talked a little about the offense. I love what you said about Sean McVay in terms of this being maybe the best job he's done this year in his career with the offense. What about on the defensive side? It's amazing how rapid that they got this defense back to being elite in light of the recent retirement, it still feels like, of Aaron Donald.
Yeah, their personnel department's been fantastic. They really have. They go and get Verse and Fisk in the draft after basically losing the greatest player of our generation in Aaron Donald. And then they also drafted Kobe Turner, who was not a first-round pick, who's become an all-pro type of player. And then you look at what they've done with Landman. You look at what they've done with their secondary. These are guys that they've had to go out and really understand the personnel and build this thing back up from scratch. In just a few short years, they've turned a defense that wasn't very good a few years ago into one of the top units in the league.
Byron Young, third-round pick in 2023. You touched on Kobe Turner, third-round pick in 2023. Braden Fisk, second-round pick in 2024. Of course, Jared Verse, first-round pick. Landman, a former free agent, fourth-year player out of Colorado. You got Kobe Durant at corner, former fourth-round pick. They got backups on the defensive line. They're fourth and fifth-round picks. They've done a tremendous job finding talent, and it'll be a challenge today for that Cardinals offensive line. Opportunity for John Gaines along with Isaiah Adams, and I know that you've been impressed with what you've seen from Adams. Cardinal fans want to hear that, certainly, given where Adams was picked, former third-rounder.
Yeah, I think Isaiah Adams has been really good ever since he stepped back into the starting lineup in at right guard instead of Will Hernandez after Will went out with an injury. I think he has really stepped up his game, and I think it all starts with confidence, and now he knows there's no one to look over his shoulder anymore. There's no one climbing for his job, and he's been fantastic since he's re-entered the starting lineup.
Okay, time for the coin toss presented by Ticketmaster, the official ticket marketplace of the NFL. Ron Torbert is our referee. Cardinals in all red today. Froholt, Buddha, and Calais Campbell are the three captains for the Cardinals.
Help me see you eat. Good afternoon, captains. Welcome to today's game. Here's the coin that we will use for the toss. The side with the NFL shield is heads. The side with my number 62 is tails. Los Angeles, you are the visitors today. What's your call? Heads is the call. Heads is the call. It is heads. Los Angeles has won the toss, deferred to the second half. You want the ball. Which way do you want to kick? Which way do you want to kick?
The most recognizable voice maybe in the NFL, Calais Campbell. You could hear that right before Torbert started talking when he turned his mic on. Calais saying that the Cardinals will take the ball first after the Rams defer, so we'll see Jacoby Brissett and company soon on the Cardinals Radio Network.
Pacific Office Automation is the one source for all of your business technology. That's why we're a premier technology partner of the Arizona Cardinals. Find your total office solution for copiers and printers, managed IT and cloud services, telephone systems, data security, and more. Experience our uncommon commitment to customer service. Visit PacificOffice.com. Problem solved.
Business owners with fleet vehicles need a tax write-off before 2025 ends? The Section 179 accelerated depreciation deduction allows you to write off the full purchase price of qualifying vehicles, over $1 million in 2025. And there's never been a better time. The commercial truck super sale is live at Tim Hovik Santan Ford. Every Super Duty, Transit, Chassis Cab, and Specialty Upfit is priced to move now. Upgrade your business. Cut your tax bill. Only at Tim Hovik Santan Ford. Restrictions may apply. See dealer for details.
Arizona Cardinals football. Arizona Sports, the local sports leader.
The kickoff return brought to you by All Pro Shade Concepts. You got to have shade. Call or visit allproshade.com. Rams kicking off right to left. Brooks is the return man. He'll get a crack at it. Fielding it on the goal line. Running up the middle at the 10, 20, 25, 30. Brought down to the 33. Good return. Noble Sideline Report presented by Earnhardt Ford in Chandler. Shop local, shop earnhardtford.com. Here's Paul.
All right, quoting JG this week, the Rams control the double positive. That's why they're 9-3, meaning the ball, no turnovers, and explosives. Cardinals got to stay in the game so they can stay in the run game. And speaking of the run game, when the Rams are in a light box, and they love to do that because they have 4 talented guys along that defensive front, if they can go ahead and stop the run with 4, then you're in for a long day.
First and 10 on the Cardinal 33, Paul, with Brissett under center. Bam Knight, the running back. He'll get the carry on first down. Off left tackle, and he's hit at the 35-yard line and pushed back. Omar Spates, the middle linebacker, with the hit. It's a gain of about 2 on the first play from scrimmage.
I like that they come out and they try and run downhill duo, try and establish the run game early, and I just didn't like where Bam Knight tried to stick that. If he would have just stuck it in the front side, there was a hole to be had. They got some movement at the point, but he tried to bounce it and ends up getting nothing.
So 2nd down and 7 on the Cardinal 36. Shotgun here for Brissett. Knight to his right, receiver left, 2 to the right. Snap to Brissett, drops straight back, throws over the middle, caught by McBride, a first down at the 45, crossing midfield, still going. Past the 40 and down to the 38-yard line. He took a couple defenders for a ride that time, and that's a gain of almost 30 for Trey McBride.
Yeah, that's a perfect play call. They sent Trey McBride in motion and end up getting to a tight end middle screen, get Froholt and Adams out in front blocking, and then he just lowers the boom as he hits linebacker, knocks him over, knocks the DB over. That's what you love to see.
27-yard pickup. And the Cardinals already in Ram territory on the 37, 90 seconds into the game. Shotgun snap Brissett, play fake. Fires deep to the near side, and nice catch by McBride. He juggled it initially, got hit by McCullough, and still hung onto the ball. It's another 17-yard gain, and the Cardinals are in the red zone.
That's the best tight end in the NFL right there, folks. Trey McBride again down the seam, and I think Jacoby throws this behind, which was a really smart play. Trey McBride has to spin around, make an acrobatic catch, bobbles it, still comes down with it, but Jacoby does a nice job throwing it back shoulder to lead him away from the big hit from the safety.
So 1st and 10 on the 19-yard line of the Rams. 2 minutes into the game. Under center is Brissett. Knight is the lone back. 2 tight ends in the game. Brissett takes, handoff Knight running to the right, in trouble in the backfield, can't get outside, finally does, and lunges back near the line of scrimmage at about the 19. Landman was chasing him down on the near sideline, and Knight did well to get back to the original line of scrimmage, 2nd and 10.
I always say it, when you get pullers out in space and try and capture the edge, to get to the edge, it takes a long time, and it gives the defense a lot more time to just string it out down the line of scrimmage. That's what happened right there, and meeting them in the backfield.
2nd and 10 at the Ram 19, 12-minute mark, opening quarter, no score. Brissett in the gun. Got 2 men in the backfield. Wilson wide right. Brissett back to throw. Fires near side. Caught by Wilson. A touchdown. What a start for the Cardinals against a Ram team that needs this to win the division and maybe get the number 1 seed. And it's Arizona that comes out blazing hot. 6-0 less than 3 minutes in.
Incredible start from the Cardinals right there. Jacoby Brissett to Michael Wilson on a little corner route for the touchdown. Wide open. Read the coverage. Throws it perfectly to Michael Wilson, makes the catch, makes the touchdown. Unbelievable start for the Cardinals.
Rams got to be thinking, wait a second. We need this. We're the ones that have to have urgency. Yet it's the Cardinals that look like the playoff team on that first drive. The extra point is on the way, and it is good. So 7-0 Cardinals, 12:05 to go in the opening quarter as Michael Wilson back as the number 1 receiver, and he looks like it again. Touchdown Wilson, Cardinals lead. This is the Cards Radio Network.
At the Window Depot, builders and contractors don't wait weeks. You get what you need today. Factory direct windows, doors, cabinets, countertops, it's all in stock and ready to go at wholesale prices. Whether you're tackling a remodel or a multifamily project, we've got job site quantities and no membership required. Our windows are proudly manufactured and assembled in Arizona with small business service and big box selection. Order online at thewindowdepot.com or visit a location near you. The Window Depot, more than a window store.
Kick off game day with the mouth-watering taste of Redbird Farms chicken. Humanely raised and cage-free. Redbird Farms chicken is what real chicken tastes like. Whether you're tailgating or hosting a watch party, Redbird Farms will be the MVP of your game day menu. Tackle your hunger with Redbird Farms chicken. Available at Albertsons, Safeway, and Bash's'.
Grill it, fry it, put it in parm. As long as you make it Redbird Farms.
Hey, it's Gambo, and I'm proud to announce Sanderson Ford has teamed up with Arizona Sports as the tailgate sponsor of all football home games. Show up and tailgate in style in a new Ford F-150 STX Super Crew truck for only $44,899. Sanderson Ford is all about football and supporting our troops by providing seats for soldiers at every home game. Go online at SandersonFord.com for more info. This is Sanderson Ford Country.
Arizona Cardinals football. Arizona Sports, the local sports leader.
Enjoy Cardinals game day with a group of family friends.
Starting lineup, how good he has been. It is not because of him, this stretch of losses, but that's an incredible way to start right now, and that Rams defense looked like Swiss cheese on that first drive.
Yeah, they had a tough game last week against Carolina, but at 9-3 with Seattle winning today and San Francisco being a threat. They need this to win the division, keep their hopes alive of not just the NFC West title, but getting the number 1 seed. Kickoff near side to Rivers. Will take it on the 2, up the middle 10. 15, 20, 25 to the 30, and dropped at the 32. Here's Paul.
All right, so in terms of this offense, a lot of Cardinals defenders equated it to facing Dallas with 2 elite wide receivers, but it's not just there. As Nick Rawls said, you got an elite play caller in Sean McVay. You got an elite quarterback, both the arm talent and the brain of Matthew Stafford. Calais Campbell called them brilliant minds, quote, and quote. And in terms of what do you do against an experienced, smart quarterback like that, JG told me, look, you're not tackling him, but you got to affect him.
Stafford will line up in shotgun here, Paul, and first down from the 32. Kyron Williams, the running back, to his left. Stafford to throw. Short set. Pass to the right, caught at the 38-yard line by Smith, brought down there by Baker. So a gain of about 7 on the first play for the Rams.
Completely different than what they've shown. That is always what you're going to have to do whenever you play Sean McVay and the Rams. You never know what he's going to do. What he showed the week before probably won't show up until later. Right there, they've been going mostly 13 personnel, come out in 11 personnel, and they come out slinging it, trying to get Matthew Stafford's confidence back up from a tough week a week ago.
37 years old, 17th NFL season. Under center on 2nd and 3 at the 39. Puka Nacua wide to the left. Now motions to the right. They'll run it up the middle. Big hole Williams easily gets the first down. All the way to the 45 for 6 yards. He wasn't even touched until he was 5 yards downfield, as that offensive line for the Rams got serious movement that time.
I just mentioned 13 personnel is what they've shown all year. Right there, they get right back to it, and they go downhill, and they dominate at the point of attack. Huge hole up the middle on a duo play. Kyron Williams has been fantastic as well. He is also a big catalyst to this offense.
Just shy of 900 rushing yards on the season for Williams. 10.5 to go in the first quarter. 7-0 Cardinals. 1st and 10 on the Ram 46. Double tight ends to the left. Stafford under center. Takes and hands it off. Up the middle again, Williams. And he's to midfield. Wrapped up there. 4 yards before Calais Campbell makes the stop.
Same exact play from the play before. Again, downhill duo play. Go 2 tight ends, like you said, tight end wing. And then they have Terrence Ferguson, who's like a hybrid tight end. They're rookie out of Oregon, who's also a tight end. They split him out wide. They like to use him as a decoy or a lead blocker like a fullback type.
So 2nd down and 6 at the 50. 3 receivers this time, 2 right, 1 left. Stafford under center. Williams is the lone back. See if we get play action here after back-to-back run plays. Nope, they'll hand it off again to the right side. Williams, he's got a crease at the 40, cuts to the left at the 35, and finally brought down at the 31-yard line. That's a 19-yard gain. Maybe the Cardinals, like me, were thinking play action because they looked caught off guard that time in a big run lane off the right side.
A lot of boos came out right there. That could have been a holding call at the point of attack. It looked like it very easily could have been called. They captured the edge. Just doesn't make the tackle out in space. Kyron Williams gets to the edge. Again, another big run for him.
Blake Corum is in now at running back. 3 tight ends, all on the left side of the line. First down to the 32. They'll run Corum to the right, crossing the 30, down to about the 26, and then pushed back by Jalen Thompson and Crawford. So 9 minutes to go here in the first quarter. 7-0 Cardinals. The Rams inside the 30-yard line now of Arizona.
That's 4 runs so far. 3 of them are the same play. Duo to the left side. What duo is, you get 2 double teams at the point of attack. You are trying to impose your will. After you run it a few times, now the defense jumps over the top, and there's a huge cut out the backside like there was right there.
5 new defensive players check in for the Cardinals on 2nd and 4 for the Rams. The Arizona 26. Stafford under center. The lone back is Corum. Stafford takes 5th straight run. Corum to the left. Slips a Simon tackle inside the 20. Middle of the field, 15-10, and finally brought down at the 7-yard line. Another whiff in the hole, this time by the rookie Simon. And it's a gain of 18, 1st and goal, L.A. with 8 minutes to go in the first. 7-0 Cardinals.
I'm sure Coach Gannon is not going to be happy right there because gap integrity is huge. They go double team again at the point of attack. And you get Darius Robinson trying to take the easy way, jumps inside the block, which creates a huge hole off the left side. And again, Blake Corum and Kyron Williams have been a nice 2-headed monster.
1st and goal on the 8. Let's see if the Rams keep it on the ground. No, it's play action. Stafford setting up in the pocket with all day. Fires middle of the end zone, and it's caught, but out the back. Incomplete. Adams could not get 2 feet down in the back of the end zone. And so an incomplete pass. He's got 14 touchdowns on the year.
Matthew Stafford didn't have what he wanted right away. He sits in the pocket. He starts to get a little bit of happy feet and then goes back to his go-to. And Davante Adams, the big guy that they bring over in the offseason, and just out the back of the end zone, not even close.
Yep, and like you said, you saw the feet there, Stafford. He got sped up. But, man, Adams is wide open. 2nd and goal on the 8. Under center, Stafford. Left to right motion is Nakua. Back to throw. A fade to the left for Adams, and Stafford overthrows him. Incomplete. He was wide open. He beat Denzel Burke to the left corner, and not a good throw by Stafford. It'll be 3rd and goal.
Don't be surprised, Dave, if they come right back to that, because Davante Adams is as good as any route runner in the NFL at this little fade route that he does. He fakes inside, little head fake, and just freezes Denzel Burke. He was wide open. Stafford does not miss those very often.
Big play here for the Rams. 3rd and goal on the 8. Shotgun formation. Williams motions to the left, snap to Stafford, looking over the middle, and sidearms it incomplete across the middle with pressure in his face from Dante Stills. He had to get rid of that quickly, try to drop the arm angle, and it was thrown in the dirt, and it's 4th and goal.
Yeah, I don't care who you are. If you can get pressure on the quarterback, and Matthew Stafford's been as good as anybody this year, but it makes quarterbacks uneasy. And if you can get to them early, now they're thinking about it for the rest of the game. And right there, nice little stunt up the middle, get pressure right up the A-gap, which is the shortest distance to the quarterback, and they make him uneasy, and you force the incomplete throw.
Harrison Mevis on for the short field goal, 26-yard try to get the Rams on the board. Snap, ball down, line drive kick is up and good. And it's 7-3 Cardinals with 7:40 to go. Sean McVay went to shake hands with Stafford. Stafford went for the fist bump. McVay's been under the weather, he's been sick, and Stafford didn't want to get any germs. You see that a lot in life. I don't know how often you see that in football, but it was actually kind of funny. 7:40 to go in the first, 7-3 Arizona on the Cardinals Radio Network.
AQ Shipley here, and I know the importance of protection. That's exactly what Emergency Air delivers, protection. If you've been told you need a new air conditioner or furnace, don't get ripped off. Go to emergencyair.com now to book a free second opinion and learn the truth about your current system. As the official AC, heating, and plumbing partner of the Arizona Cardinals, they're the home team you can trust. Go to emergencyair.com and click Book Now today.
Emergency Air. The difference is we care.
Every day, teachers in Arizona open their playbooks to help their students succeed and cross the goal line to their dreams.
Thank you for making our dreams come true.
To show our support for their dedication, SRP will give 2 teachers $500 each for their classrooms every time the Cardinals get in the end zone. SRP Touchdowns for Teachers. When the Cardinals score, teachers win. Learn more at srp.net/teacher.
Honeywell is teaming up with the Arizona Cardinals to inspire the next generation of future shapers. Come join us at home games throughout 2024 for fun, hands-on science, technology, engineering, and math activities, where kids can explore rockets, robots, and even the science behind football gear. Plus, for every Cardinals first down, Honeywell is donating to scholarships for women in aviation. Learn more at careers.honeywell.com.
Arizona Cardinals football. Arizona Sports, the local sports leader.
Join us at State Farm Stadium on February 21st for the inaugural Cardinals Climb fundraising event. Hike one of several stadium-inspired trails. Learn more at cardinalsclimb.com. 7-3 Arizona. Nice job by the Cardinals. The Rams got in first and goal on the 8. Had to settle for a 26-yard field goal by Mevis. 7:40 to go in the first. 7-3. Arizona leads. They will get the ball back. Jalen Brooks is the deep man once again. Mevis will... Actually, it's Evans, the punter, who will be the kickoff man from the 35-yard line, booting it right to left. And hammers this one into the landing zone. It skips at the 10 into the end zone. It'll be downed in the end zone. A touchback. But because it landed short of the goal line, rolled into the end zone, won't be as good starting field position for the Cardinals. Arizona got a touchdown pass from Jacoby Brissett to Michael Wilson. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Cardinals on their 20. Brissett 3 for 3, 64 yards on that first drive. Trey McBride had a couple of catches. The second one was fantastic. A juggling grab made on a pass thrown behind him. Brissett under center on first down of the 20. 2 tight ends off the left side. And a run play to the left for Knight. And he's tracked down backside and brought down by Josiah Stewart on the far side of the field at about the 22, a 2-yard gain.
Yeah, minimal gain right there. They just tried to run a zone play off of the left side. Again, just too slow developing. The biggest key to the last drive, though, Dave, is staying on track for this Arizona Cardinals. If you can keep this defense out of 3rd and long and let them get into their exotic pressures, that's how you can stay on track and beat this Rams team.
Michael Wilson beat them for a touchdown on a wide open route where Jacoby Brissett had time to throw. 2nd and 8 on the Cardinal 22. 2 receivers right, 2 left. Shotgun snap. Brissett 5-step drop. Throws near side. Caught by Knight at the 25. Gets a first down as he stiff arms his way past the 30 on the near sideline. As he was hand fighting with Omar Spates, he's out of bounds at the 31. 9-yard gain, first down.
That was really good by Jacoby Brissett. He went double cadence, so he went on the second cadence, and they showed the blitz. Landman walked up. They end up running a 3-man twist on the left side of the Cardinals' offensive line. Really good protection. He recognizes, switches the protection, which we haven't seen very much this year, but gets it to the running back out in space.
1st and 10 with 6:15 to go in the first. 7-3, Cardinals lead. Ball on their 31. Empty set for Brissett. Shotgun snap. Now we get a flag. Movement pre-snap.
Ball start. Offense, number 84. 5-yard penalty, it's first down.
That's on Higgins. First penalty for either team today. We were talking about some of the young talent on the Rams that made the man that made the tackle on the first down run, Josiah Stewart, another high pick. Third rounder out of Michigan. He's a rookie. 1st and 15 on the Cardinal 26. Shotgun snap Brissett. Pumps left. Looks back to the right. Now takes off. Slips a tackle near side 20 and throws it away as Jared Verse almost got him again at the 23-yard line. It was Stewart initially, but an incomplete pass. Good job by Brissett to get outside the tackle box and ground that ball.
Really was. Fisk was in there, had a chance to get the sack. Verse originally had a chance, and then ultimately ends up getting the finishing hit on Brissett. But Brissett does a nice job kind of high-stepping out of that one right there just to throw it away.
Jared Verse, just spectacular young player, 6 sacks on the year. 2nd and 15 on the 26 for the Cardinals. Brissett in the gun. Takes the snap. Quick throw right flat. Caught by Vicelli at the 25. Gets a block from Beecham and brought down at the 29. So a short gain, tripped up by Kitchens. 3-yard pickup. It'll be 3rd down and long.
The timing was just a little bit off on that one, Dave. They tried to get the quick screen out in space to the receiver. Beecham was a tad late getting out, which slowed everything down, or else that could have been a big hitter right there. But because it slowed down, it allowed the rest of the defense to gang tackle and get to the ball.
First 3rd down of the game for the Cardinals. 43% conversion rate this season. 3rd and 12 on their 29. Empty set for Brissett. 2 men wide right, 3 left. Snap to Brissett. 5-man rush. Brissett with time. Fires over the middle, and it's knocked down incomplete. Thrown a little behind Trey McBride. Byron Young with a late hit on Brissett. It was Josh Wallace that had the pass breakup, and it's 4th down.
That hit by Young was a monster hit, and Jacoby Brissett stood in the pocket. They run a 3-man game. He comes around on the loop late and comes right down the barrel, unblocked, untouched, and absolutely runs through Brissett. How tough is he?
And it was a clean hit looking at the replay, but you're right, Brissett has done that all season and throughout his career. The punt is to the near side and deep, fielded by Smith at his 13. Hugs the near sideline, cuts right to the 20, back to the left of the 25, and spun down by Papo at the 26-yard line. 4:55 to go in the first quarter. 7-3, Arizona on the Cardinals Radio Network.
Hey, it's Mike Broomhead for Creative Environments Design, Pool, Spa, and Landscape. While the rest of the country is bundling up, we are spending more and more time outdoors in our perfect weather. Let Creative Environments transform your outdoor space. How about a custom fire pit or an elegant outdoor fireplace? Creative Environments build spaces where stories are shared and memories are made, especially on those crisp desert nights. Go to creativeenvironments.com. You're going to love the work they do. You're going to love the results. You'll love being outside. creativeenvironments.com.
Find the most wonderful gifts at Macy's Friends and Family Sale with incredible deals on our best brands like Donna Karan, Avec La Fille, Calvin Klein, and more, all at 30% off. Plus, take 15% off beauty and fragrance from Lancôme, Clinique, and Yves Saint Laurent. Or Star Rewards members can earn $20 in Star money for every $100 spent on eligible brands. Going on now, only at Macy's Friends and Family Sale. Savings off regular and already reduced prices. Exclusions apply.
Freeway Chevrolet. The year is almost over, but you can still unwrap huge savings at Freeway Chevrolet. Right now, get up to $11,000 off new 2025 Silverado 1500 Crew Cabs. Chevrolet. Together, let's drive. Up to $11,000 off select new 2025 Silverado 1500 Crew Cab models from dealer inventory. Excludes trail box. Not available with special financing, lease, and some other offers. Restrictions apply. Take new retail delivery by January 2nd, 2026.
Arizona Cardinals football. Arizona Sports, the local sports leader.
Today's game presented by Hyundai, proud partner of the Arizona Cardinals. Let's check in with Paulie.
A couple other keys to the defense this week. Tackling. You need more than 2 hands to count all the missed tackles. Last week, according to the coaches, they showed clips the entire defense where they need to be better tackling. That showed up a little bit on that first drive by the Rams. The other thing, and AQ talked about this pregame, their high rate of getting under center and play action. And when they do, almost always, you see Matthew Stafford. He's into boots and rollouts. They have different checks for that to make mixture, and a lot of that involves Jalen Thompson and Budda Baker and their high football IQ, and they'll play off each other. And then, of course, they'll go with that 7-up where they get 7 across the line of scrimmage. And, again, it's Budda and Jalen Thompson. They're just trying to make the quarterback think, just hesitate just a little bit, even 37-year-old Matthew Stafford.
Well, it's been a struggle for Stafford the last game plus. He did not look good on that opening possession, 1 of 4 for 6 yards. And that was with the Rams running the ball well and having the ability to get some things going with the play-action passing game. They had 54 rushing yards on their first drive. Run play to the right on first down in this possession, and Corum is bottled up about a yard downfield to the 27-yard line. Baron Browning and Bilal Nichols in there for the Cardinals, so a short gain, 4.5 to go, first quarter, 7-3 Cardinals.
The entire defensive line did a nice job right there. That looked physical. That was a physical football play right there for the Cardinals D-line as they beat up the Rams offensive line at the point. Again, that's what you have to do against this Rams team.
2nd and 10, so officially no gain. At the Ram 26, Stafford in shotgun, 3 receivers, 2 left, 1 right. Snap to Stafford, drop straight back to throw. With time, fires deep middle, and what a catch by Nakua. Tackled at the 45 as he stabs that out of the air with Denzel Burke all over him. That is a 20-yard gain.
You can't say enough good things about Puka Nacua. Right there, that ball looked like it was going to be overthrown. The coverage was really good by Burke, and Stafford throws it to a spot. He knows how good Nacua is. He just goes up and just plucks that thing out of the air.
Route running and hands. I know speed is big. Everybody wants to look at the speed, but man, if you can run routes and have good hands, you can play for a long time in the NFL on winning teams, and that's Puka Nacua. Play action pass, Stafford setting up on first down, fires deep middle again. Another great catch by Nacua at the 30, down to the 25 and tackled at the 23. A gain of about 30. First down Rams, back-to-back grabs by Nacua.
That's another one of those no-look passes from Stafford. He did a great job manipulating the defense, manipulating the secondary to get them to push towards the sideline. And right behind it's Puka Nacua coming on the deep dig route, right behind it, deep in, throws it to a spot. Again, Nacua is his go-to guy.
3 minutes to go in the first. Rams down 4, but they are threatening. 1st and 10 on the 23 of the Cardinals. 2 tight ends to the left. Corum is the running back. Stafford takes, hands it off. Corum sweeping run to the left. He's at the 20 and wrapped up at about the 15 by Burke. But that's an 8-yard gain for Blake Corum.
So the Cardinals defensive line lined up right there, and they had the edge guy inside the furthest tight end to the left. And whenever you see that, we used to call it a gang call. And so you full zone the whole offensive line, and you try and just seal the edge and climb to the linebacker, and the Rams did a nice job right there, captured the edge, get a nice run.
So it's 2nd and 3 on the Cardinals 16. Stafford under center. Corum again, the tailback. Stafford takes and hands it off on the delayed run up the middle. He busts it to the outside left to the 10 to the 5 and shoved out of bounds inside the 5 at about the 2 by Zaven Collins. But it will be 1st and goal. See if the Rams can capitalize this time. 2-minute mark in the first, trailing 7-3.
That's that downhill duo play again, but you get the Cardinals defense trying to cheat over the top too soon, and it continues to happen. They keep bouncing it out the backside. The vision of these Rams running backs, and by the way, both running backs look exactly the same. Corum and Kyron Williams look identical, but bounce it out the backside and get it inside the 5-yard line.
It'll be Corum again here on 1st and goal from the 2 with Stafford under center. Extra offensive lineman in the game, and it's a handoff up the middle and into the end zone for the touchdown, and the lead is Blake Corum. So the Rams able to score this time with a goal-to-go situation, and 1:29 remaining in the first. They lead it 9-7.
A little counter play going from right to left. They give the ball on the run. Again, Davis Allen, they love to use him, number 87, third year out of Clemson. He's a tight end, but they like to use him as a fullback. He gets a nice block at the point of attack right at the goal line. Boom, walk right into the end zone.
So Mevis on for the extra point. Where's number 92? Interesting kicker number. An interesting build for a kicker as well. He's a big guy. Extra point is up and good. 10-7 Rams.
He looks like me, Dave.
Did you ever kick at any point in your football life?
I did at one point. I think in high school. I definitely kicked off a couple times.
Would have loved to have seen that. Maybe we can find some video. 10-7 Rams, a minute 29 to go in the first on the Cardinals radio network.
Officer? Can I get your perspective as a man of the law?
You know I'm a mall cop, right?
Yes, and thank you for your service. Let's say I obtain a car for less than you think it cost.
I don't follow.
You see this Hyundai Santa Fe?
Yeah?
I only paid for it.
Wow. Is that a leather steering wheel?
Oh, yeah. And look, it comes with this really...
Deal's so right, it almost feels wrong. Get the car or SUV you've always wanted, plus America's best warranty at the Hyundai Getaway Sales Event.
Was that the dealership on Maple Street?
Yes. And he's gone.
It's a great day for a new Hyundai at the Hyundai Getaway Sales Event going on now. Get 0% APR for 60 months, plus 0 payments for 90 days on all Hyundai Tucson, Tucson Hybrid, Santa Fe, or Santa Fe Hybrid models. Visit your local Hyundai dealer today. Offer ends January 2nd. Call 562-314-4603 for details.
With an Arizona Cardinals debit card from Desert Financial, you don't just show up on game day. You show out. Choose from 3 exclusive Cardinals card designs to unlock member perks, like exclusive ticket pricing, an express stadium entrance, and savings on food, drinks, and team shop merch. It's your card, your team, and now, your game day experience upgraded. Visit desertfinancial.com/Cardinals to score yours.
Arizona Cardinals football, Arizona sports, the local sports leader.
Welcome back to Tim Hovick's Santan Ford broadcast booth. Santan Ford and Gilbert. The Cardinals are Santan Ford. 6-play, 74-yard scoring drive that took 3.5 minutes off the clock. The Rams already with 78 rushing yards. They're getting a lot of chunk plays against the Cardinals defense. They lead 10-7 with 1:29 to go in the first quarter.
They better make adjustments real quick, Dave, because that is on pace for over 200 yards rushing. And if you allow this Rams team to run for over 200 yards, it's going to open up everything, and you have no chance of beating them.
Puka Nacua, a couple of big catches for 50 yards on that last possession. Line drive kick and a land at the 2, go into the end zone. And running it out to the near side is Brooks. He slips at about the 18 and touched to the ground there. I can see why the Rams have Ethan Evans, their punter, as their kickoff man. He's done a pretty good job of landing it inside the 10 on the bounce both times, which means at that point you pretty much have to return it, because otherwise if you down it in the end zone, it's going to come out to the 20 rather than 35.
And with all of the injuries, you're putting this Cardinals kickoff return team in quite a bind, and we've seen them struggle with special teams with all the new faces.
Good point. First down for the Cardinals on their 18. Brissett under center. Extra offensive lineman in the game. Play action pass for Brissett. He steps up and runs near side of the 20 and brought down at about the 21. Good job by Brissett to get out of there with the pocket collapsing. Play action using a 6th offensive lineman and Josh Fryer. It's a 4-yard scramble for Brissett.
And we've talked about this a lot, Dave, right, over the last couple of weeks. Every single time Fryer comes in, they're starting to probably get a beat on this, because it seems to be always play action pass when he comes in. Don't be surprised if the Rams start to catch a beat on that.
Maybe the Cardinals will change it. Maybe not. 45 seconds to go in the quarter. 10-7 Rams, 2nd and 6 on the Arizona 22. Brissett takes the snap, and they run the ball to the left. And Knight is up to the 25, brought down by Landman. A flag comes sailing in. Going to be on the Cardinals.
Offense, number 71. 10-yard penalty. Repeat, second down.
It's on John Gaines, who's making the start at left guard for Evan Brown, who is out today for personal reasons. Second Cardinal penalty.
That was a good-looking run off of the left side. That flag came in late. I'm curious what the refs saw. And there really wasn't much left. I just saw the Jumbotron replay. There wasn't much left. I'm not sure why they called holding on.
We've had a lot of those this year where we have been unsure as to what they were looking at when they made the call. 20 seconds to go in the quarter. 2nd and 16 on the Cardinal 12. Brissett under center. 3 receivers split all to the left side. Play fake for Brissett in the pocket. Steps up as he's being chased. Cuts left to the 20-yard line. And finally knocked down to the 22. Made a couple guys miss that time. And he ended up getting about 10 yards back. That'll be the final play of the first quarter.
I like to see the quick decision by Jacoby Brissett. He goes play action. He's looking for his chunk, not there. Splits in the middle, and he gives his best impersonation of Kyler Murray as he runs for some good yardage.
Put the Cardinals in a manageable third down when we start the second quarter. 10-7 Rams on the Cardinals Radio Network.
Think Verizon's best 5G network is expensive? Think again. This season, bring in your AT&T or T-Mobile bill to a Verizon store for a better deal. Then use those unwanted bills to wrap up goodbye gifts to AT&T. Or cut them into snowflakes to celebrate your switch from T-Mobile. 'Tis the season to save at Verizon. Just bring in your bill to your local Verizon store and we'll give you a better deal. Rankings based on root metrics which were report dated 1/8/2025. Your results may vary. Requires postpaid consumer mobile bill dated within the past 45 days and same name as person redeeming deal. Additional terms apply.
Cards fans, SeatGeek is the official primary ticketing partner of the Bird Gang and here to help you experience all the action this season. SeatGeek makes it easy to find the perfect seats to the perfect game, so you can be a part of all the touchdown celebrations and momentum-shifting takeaways this season. Whether you're getting tickets to Cardinals games or to any other live event in Phoenix, SeatGeek is the place to do it. SeatGeek is the official primary ticketing partner of the Arizona Cardinals. SeatGeek.
Ask any Cardinals fan, what's the one tool you'll need to win the game? They'll tell you, a great quarterback. Ask that fan what it takes to win an accident and injury case. They'll tell you the tool you need is a winning personal injury attorney. And that's where I come in, attorney Jeffrey Phillips. Cardinals fan since they moved here in 1988. And the one tool you need to win your accident injury case. Phillips Law Group. Everything you need to win, including me, a Phillips. Call 602-222-2222.
Having insurance isn't the same as having State Farm. It's like wanting a psychic that helps you, but getting one that just ruins surprises.
I see. Your friend's throwing you a surprise party.
Well, that's ruined.
I see. The end of your favorite show. Madison stays with Braden.
Can I get a refund?
I don't see that.
You wouldn't settle for just any psychic, so don't settle for just any insurance. Get the real deal with State Farm. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Arizona Cardinals football, Arizona sports, the local sports leader.
The Bud Light Brewhouse is back for all home games. Head to Gate 2 on the flight deck for a chance to upgrade your seats and score other exciting giveaways. So we start the second quarter with the Cardinals trailing 10-7, faced with a 3rd and 5 on their 23. Two receivers out to the right, one to the left, and a shotgun formation. Brissett with Michael Carter to his right. Motioning right to left is Bocelli. Brissett takes the snap, throws over the middle. Wilson caught it on the run at the 35-40, breaks a tackle, and then finally tripped up at about the 46. Otherwise, he might have scored. Kinchins with a touchdown-saving tackle. Boy, how about that throw by Brissett with full stride. Michael Wilson on the run.
That throw was quick. It was on time. It was out in front of him, allowing Michael Wilson to make the catch and run after. And the key, again, is blocking them on third down. They continue to get in this overload front, and if you block them, there is openings behind them.
Boy, Michael Wilson continues to shine when given the opportunity as the guy. Third game as the number one receiver with Harrison out. Run play on first down from the Cardinals 46. It's Michael Carter, and he doesn't get much, maybe 2. Spates on the stop, but back to Michael Wilson, a guy that was a third-round pick. Love his size, love his athletic ability. And as the number 3 receiver, sometimes number 2, there were times where he didn't produce, and he wondered about whether he would ever get a chance. And boy, when he's gotten an opportunity, he's been great.
He's been fantastic, and as the number 1 guy, they continue to feed him, and he continues to produce. And I think if you can continue to give him touches and Trey, I mean, this offense is still very, very good.
2nd and 8 for the Cardinals on their 48. Brissett under center. Carter the lone back. Brissett takes. Play fake. Sets up in the pocket. Throws deep right side. And what a catch going upstairs is Wilson. At the 40 of the Rams. Brought down to the 38. Another great grab by Michael Wilson. Man, it feels like when he's targeted, it's because he's open. He's finding a way to get free from these defenders and creating some space.
He's open, Dave, but you know what else? He does such a fantastic job. Same with Trey McBride. Again, that's the reason why these guys keep continuing to produce, is they're strong with their body. They're strong with their hands. They create position with how big they are.
Wilson with 3 catches for 56 yards and a touchdown. First down to the 38, back to pass Brissett, and he throws again over the middle, and it's caught again. Wilson on the grab, brought down immediately, though, at the 35, a 3-yard gain. Here's Paul.
Michael said recently after his rookie year that he thought he was a body catcher, and he really worked on catching the ball away from his body. Talked to him at his locker on Friday, and he said, you know what? Wide receiver one this game versus a month ago. He said now he's so much more confident. He's proven to himself that he can do it. And he loves this matchup because Puka Nacua and himself were compared to each other. Same draft class, similar body types.
He's getting a breather here. So a new set of receivers in. 12 minutes to go. 10-7 Rams. Second quarter, 2nd and 7 for the Cardinals on the Ram 35. Brissett takes, throws over the middle on a pop pass. Caught by McBride, who's picked up and dropped by Spates at the 32-yard line. Spates, a college free agent, but doesn't play like it. And so it'll be 3rd down and 3.
Yeah, Omar Spates lifts Trey McBride up off of his feet and basically pile drives him into the ground. But they tried to go back to that little tight end screen that Trey McBride had a big play on early in the first quarter. They tried to go back to that. Lineman never got out in front of him, and Spates is just waiting for him.
So 3rd and 3 for the Cardinals on the Ram 31. They trail 10-7, 11.5 remaining in the first half. They are in field goal range. 3 receivers left, 2 to the right. Empty backfield, shotgun snap. Brissett looks and throws. Complete across the middle. Wilson on the catch, a first down inside the 25 at the 24. And again, he was open. Good route running by Michael Wilson. The Cardinals have found something. Boy, if Marvin Harrison Jr. can stay healthy, if Wilson, whatever the role is, 1, 2, 3, whatever they ask him to do, if he can produce next year, well, Trey McBride, you've got some weapons.
There's no doubt about that. And I think the biggest key so far is getting yourself in position where you're 3rd and 3, Dave, and not 3rd and 10, 12, 15, whatever it is, because they're able to get the ball out quick.
5 catches for Wilson on 5 targets. 1st and 10 on the 24 of L.A. 10:45 to go in the half. Brissett takes, drops back to pass, now flushed out, rolling right, being chased, flips it downfield, complete. At the 15-yard line is Brooks, and out of bounds at about the 12. Another great throw by Brissett, who's 11 of 13, and it's 1st and 10 on the 12.
Really nice job by Brissett right there. Again, started to feel the pressure. He rolls out to his right. There was a clear out, go route down the right sideline that opened that up on the crossing route to Brooks. He sees it, throws it to a spot, and lets his guy go up and make a play for him.
Brooks had been on the Cardinals practice squad, also with the Cowboys, caught 12 passes with Dallas a year ago. His first as a Cardinal. 1st and 10 on the 12 with 10 minutes to go in the half. Cardinals down 10-7. Pistol formation. Brissett takes the snap and moves to his left. Now takes off and dives over the middle to about the 12. Got back to the line of scrimmage with Byron Young on the tackle. Boy, that looked weird in terms of execution.
I was just going to say the same thing. I don't know if it was a broken play. I don't know if somebody did the wrong thing. But they pulled the left guard Gaines across to the right. It looked like they were going play action. I'm not sure if the Rams just read it out and there was good coverage, so Jacoby just pulls it down and gets what he can, or if there was some miscommunication on that play.
Officially no gain, so 2nd and 10 on the 12. Michael Carter leaves the pocket and is motioning out to the right. 3 receivers over there and 2 to the left, so empty backfield for Brissett. Takes the shotgun snap, 3-step drop. Pumps, steps up, now throws incomplete across the middle, trying to hit Bocelli. At that point, I think Brissett was trying to just avoid a sack with Verse in the backfield, among others. 3rd down.
We've seen that a couple times on this drive right now. They must see something they want to exploit in the middle of the Rams defense by emptying the backfield and sending Carter as the widest all of the way out. It opens up the middle of the defense. They're trying to exploit something right there. The pressure caused the incomplete, but they like something up the middle of this Rams defense.
9:19 to go in the half. Cardinals down 10-7. They have a 3rd and 10 on the Ram 12. Wilson goes out to the right. McBride to the left. Shotgun for Brissett. Takes the snap. Brissett drops back to throw. Looking. Pumps. In trouble and sacked back at the 20 by Kobe Turner. Loss of 8 on the play. And here comes the field goal team.
Yeah, the right side of the Cardinals offensive line. See, this is the problem. You do not want to get in these nightmare situations, but the right side of the Cardinals offensive line, they were all on the ground. They run a twist stunt. You do not want to have a twist stunt with either Young or Verse coming down trying to pick your guard, because they come down with a vengeance. They run over Adams and walk right in for the sack.
So a field goal try of 38 yards for Ryland to tie the game with 8.5 to go in the first half. Snap, ball is down. Ryland's kick is on the way, and the kick is good. And it's 10-10 with 8:34 to go in the first half. Back after this on the Cardinals Radio Network.
Hello, everybody. Eric Bryan, owner of Precision Air and Plumbing. Last year, I warned you that AC prices were on the rise due to new regulations, and that's exactly what happened. In January of 25, we'll see much of the same, but don't sweat it. If you call Precision, we're offering $3,500 off any new AC unit, but this deal won't last long, so act fast. Make the Precision decision today and call us at 602-FIX-MY-AC.
Decision with Precision Air.
Hi folks, Lorenzo Alexander here. After 15 years playing professional football, I've been through plenty of winning and losing. If you feel like you're losing because of private student loan debt, call my friends at Y Refi. They refinance loans others won't touch and create a payment plan based on what you can afford, even if you're behind or in default. Y Refi can help lower your interest rate and reduce your monthly payment. And they don't care what your credit score is. Call 888-502-2612 or visit yrefi.com.
Not available in all states. Hey Cardinals fans, stay locked in the action with the BetMGM Second Chance. Just bet on any pro football player to score the first touchdown of the game. If you're right, you win. If your player scores second, you get your stake back in cash. Make this season unforgettable with BetMGM, proud partner of the Arizona Cardinals. Catch every game at the BetMGM Sportsbook at State Farm Stadium. BetMGM and GameSense remind you to play responsibly. See BetMGM.com for terms. 21 plus only. Arizona only. New and existing customer offer. Subject to eligibility requirements. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-NEXT-STEP.
Arizona Cardinals football. Arizona Sports, the local sports leader.
Bunch of chunk plays on that Cardinal drive that was 13 plays, 62 yards. Took 8 minutes off the clock. They got a field goal out of it to tie the game at 10. With 8:34 to go in the first half. Michael Wilson had catches of 14 and 23 yards. Brooks had a 12-yard catch. And Ryland with a 38-yard field goal. How about on that drive, Brissett was 6 of 7 for 63 yards. He's got a quarterback rating of 132 so far in this game. Stay up to date with the latest Cardinals information by texting CARDS to 733-732. So Brissett 11 of 14, 139 and a score. Wilson targeted 5 times, 66 yards, a touchdown. McBride has 3 catches, 49 yards. Brooks, Knight, and Michelli each with 1 reception. Stafford 3 for 6 passing, 56 yards. Blake Corum has 48 rushing yards and a touchdown. So Ronnie Rivers is deep. Ryland will boot it away for the Cardinals from his 35-yard line. Each team with 3 timeouts. This kick angled toward the far side. Going to be taken by Whittington at the 5-yard line. Up the middle, 10, 20, 30, 35 before the tackle is made. Checking with Paulie.
We'll see how the defense responds. I can tell you Calais Campbell, after that last scoring drive by the Rams, got the entire starting defense together on the bench. He had something to say. Translating the mannerisms, I think it was do your job. And Jonathan Gannon on his TV show this week said, look, one guy, if he makes a mental error in his rush lane or he gets selfish going for a sack or a big play, it can negate a play for another guy. It's all about staying disciplined, both in stopping the run and getting after Matthew Stafford.
They definitely have to do a better job of discipline on defense. The Rams already with 134 yards of offense. Stafford throwing over the middle on first down, complete to Williams for an 8-yard gain to the 43, brought down by Cody Simon. But the Rams haven't run that many plays. That's just their 16th play, so they're averaging about 9 yards a play.
A play action right there. They try to get a chunk down the field. Good coverage downfield by the Cardinals. He checks it down to Kyron Williams again, but you can't live in 2nd and 1. I mean, that's exactly where the Rams want to be.
2nd and 1 on the 44 of LA. 2 receivers right, 1 left. Williams the lone setback. 2 tight ends off the right side of the line. Stafford takes the snap, gives to the right side. Williams, a first down, cuts back to the left, sloppy tackling, 45-40, and down to about the 36. A lot of room that time. There's a flag downfield at the 39-yard line. More missed tackles, though, for the Cardinals, even if this ends up being a penalty on the Rams downfield, which it looks like it is.
Looks like it's still going to be a first down, though, Dave, because it's going to be 10 yards, and that was already 25 yards downfield or whatever it was.
Spot foul if it's holding. Like Buda Baker and Cody Simon
Holding.
tackles.
Offense, number 48, 10-yard penalty. Repeat second down.
I got to get the number right. Unless I'm wrong. Missing that Spates was in the game for some reason. He's a linebacker. I don't think it was him. Got to be Ferguson, right? 18?
Yeah. Yeah, that's what the replay's showing.
If they just... so it's first down after the penalty enforcement. So 7.5 to go here in the half. The game tied at 10. Rams in must-win situation, especially if they want to win the division and get the number 1 seed. 5 games to go on the schedule. Rams are 9-3. Cardinals 3-9. And this officiating crew still trying to figure out the number.
After enforcement, it is second down.
Okay, so it remains second down. So basically, they're almost doing the play over.
Yeah, it looks that way. I guess it's a loss of 2 based on the penalty.
So 2nd and 3, right? It was 2nd and 1. Yeah. 2nd and 3 on the Ram 42. But again, poor tackling. The Cardinals got to clean that up. 4 receivers set, 2 right, 2 left. Shotgun set for Stafford. He's got the ball. Quick throw to the near side. Caught by Nakua at midfield. And brought down by Papo at the 48. It's a first down, though, for LA, and they're in Cardinal territory.
Quick throw to Nakua. Just gets to an open spot at about 5 yards. Quick, easy throw. Big target. Hits him. Easy first down. But going back to the previous play, we're getting too many defenders on defense trying to make these backdoor plays, and if you don't make those plays, there's huge holes off the front side.
So you're saying they're gambling, getting out of their gaps?
Exactly.
1st and 10 for LA at the Cardinal 48. Stafford takes, play fake, sets up in the pocket, throws to the far flat. It is caught at the 45-yard line, and down to the 43 is Whittington, brought down by Baron Browning. 5-yard gain, 6.5 to go in the half. The game tied at 10.
That's a really good tackle out in space because that's what they love to do. They like to get these plays. They're basically extensions of the run game. Get one of the receivers out in space, make them make one guy miss, but you got to rally to the ball and get the defender or get the receiver on the ground. And they sent 4 defenders right there, and they all converge on the tackle.
2nd and 5 for the Rams at the Cardinal 43. Stafford lines up in shotgun, takes the snap, and throws to the left side. Devontae Adams on the catch, pushed out of bounds by Will Johnson. Right at the first down marker, the 38-yard line, and it is enough to move the chains.
The Rams are doing a good job right now of getting these first downs on second down, right? I think you see a lot of times the Cardinals get into these 3rd and 3s, and then there's a lot more pressure. You got to be able to make that play on 3rd down. The Rams are trying to get these first downs on second down. They're trying to get chunks on 1st so they can set up their play action. That's how they live in their offense.
Stafford now 7 of 10, so he's completed 6 straight passes after a 1-4 start. Takes the snap, play action pass, deep in the pocket, dumps it off short left. Williams on the catch at the 32 and pushed out by Papo. Gain of 5 on the play. LA right now a half game back of Seattle with the Seahawks winning today. Seattle's now 10-3, Rams are 9-3.
It's rinse, wash, repeat, Dave, with this play action pass. That's what they love to do, especially on first down. They go play action pass. They're trying to get these explosives immediately, and then when nothing's there, they just check it down. They still get 5 yards.
7 straight completions for Stafford. 2nd and 6 on the Cardinal 33. Inside 5 minutes to go in the half. 10-10 is the score. Stafford takes, hands it off, running to the right, getting a first down to the 25 is Kyron Williams, and down to the 24. That's a 9-yard pickup.
It's over and over and over again. When they run these zone plays, they're getting the reach blocks. They're forcing the defender to take the backside gap, and when that happens, the front side linebacker's put in a predicament. He's hopping over the top, and there's huge holes in the zone scheme that the Rams keep running right there off the right side for another big gain.
And it was Simon that was the front side linebacker. It was Papo, the backside linebacker, that made the tackle, but 9 yards downfield. 4:15 to go in the half. Rams 10, Cardinals 10. Shotgun snap on first down. Stafford throwing over the middle. What a catch by Nakua at the 8, down to the 5, and wrapped up at the 4. Boy, if it's in traffic over the middle, Nakua is going to find a way to catch the football, first and goal.
I mean, that was incredible. There's no doubt about that. He just throws it to a spot. Nakua does a great job just getting his right hand on the ball, almost tips it to himself between 3 defenders. But how about the throw by Matthew Stafford, too? Looking right, trying to manipulate the defense again, just throwing to a spot. He loves that pass, and especially over the middle to Nakua.
4 catches, 80 yards for Nakua. First and goal on the 5. Stafford under center. Multiple tight ends in the game on the right side. And a handoff up the middle. Williams, great tackle by Campbell. Boy, at the 2-yard line. He was getting blocked. He was behind the running back, yet he still was able to grab Williams and spin him to the ground after a 2-yard pickup.
That's great strength by Calais, as you just mentioned. But it all started with P.J. Mustipher. Absolutely locks out the center, puts him in the backfield. He got fired up right there, old P.J. Mustipher did.
Been fired up about that coaching hire at Penn State.
That's right.
Matt Campbell. Second and goal on the 2. Mustipher, former Nittany Lion. Stafford under center. Nakua split out to the right. Now motions behind Stafford, who takes and hands it off. Williams up the middle. He's in for the touchdown. And the Rams go up 16-10 with 2:47 to go in the first half.
That's the second time they've done that, the second time they've scored basically on the same way. They do a good job using number 87, Allen, the tight end, third-year player out of Clemson, as a blocking fullback. They send him in motion. He lines up as some form of a tight end, bring him in motion. He ends up being the lead blocker, and they just walk in the end zone for the second rushing touchdown of the day.
Corum has 1. Williams has 1. Now Mevis on for the extra point. Listed at 5'11", 243 is the kicker. And his kick is on the way, and it splits the uprights to make it a 7-point game. Cardinals will have 3 timeouts and the 2-minute warning to work with, but they trail now 17-10 on the Cardinals radio network.
In football, the best teams rise to the top. In medicine, the same is true. That's why Barrow Neurological Institute is consistently ranked among the nation's best in brain and spine care. From game day concussions to the most complex neurological conditions, Barrow delivers world-class expertise right here in Arizona. When it comes to your brain, your spine, your future, you want the very best on your side. Barrow Neurological Institute. It matters where you get your care. Visit barrowneuro.org.
It's football season. While our teams battle on the field, America Roofing is battling leaky roofs across the state. Hey, that was us at Casa Galvisi. First a roof repair, then years later we bought a brand new roof from America Roofing. In Arizona, your roof better perform in the heat, wind, and rain. Trust my friends at America Roofing and their more than 25 years of experience, more than 400 employees, locally owned. Make sure, get a free inspection and save 12% at AmericaRoofingCo.com.
Cardinals fans, football is back, and Kilt Lifter from Four Peaks has your game days covered. Whether you're posted up at home or cheering with your crew at Four Peaks 8th Street Pub in Tempe, Kilt Lifter is the ultimate game day companion. Arizona's favorite award-winning amber ale, bold, smooth, and brewed for Sundays. This season, lift your game with Kilt Lifter.
Arizona Cardinals football, Arizona sports, the local sports leader.
Dave Pash and A.Q. Shipley and Tim Hovick, Santan Ford broadcast booth. Santan Ford and Gilbert, the Cardinals are Santan Ford. So Kyron Williams with a 2-yard touchdown run to cap a 10-play, 65-yard drive that took 5 minutes and 47 seconds. LA leads at 17-10 now with 2:47 to go in the opening half. Matthew Stafford has completed 8 consecutive passes after a 1-of-4 start. Jacoby Brissett's had a good first half, 11 of 14, 139 and a touchdown. Rams have had it easy. They've only had 1 third down, 3 scoring drives so far.
Yeah, that's what I was noticing earlier, is they're trying to get first on first or second. I mean, they don't even want to live in that third down world at all, and they're doing a great job because it starts with first down. They already have 99 yards rushing right now, and we're not even at halftime.
Yeah, 209 total for LA, but the Cardinals have 153. Arizona's played well offensively. Beavis hammers this one deep into the end zone. It's going to be a touchback, electing not to land it in the target zone that time. And so the Cardinals will start at their 35. 17-10. Rams with the lead. The Cardinals will get 3 timeouts to work with here and the 2-minute warning. That is a lot of time, though, so if they can't do something quickly, the Rams will start to use their timeouts as well. They've got 3. Josh Fryer is in the game as an extra offensive lineman on the left side of the line here for the Cardinals. Elijah Higgins lined up at fullback with Carter behind him. Brissett under center, takes, hands it off. Carter running right, nothing. Brought down to the line of scrimmage by Ford, maybe even lost a half a yard on the play.
Poona Ford, I remember when I played against him when he used to play for Seattle. I remember going up there and I was like, man, there's this defensive lineman that's shorter than me out there. He looks built the exact same way. I'm like, oh, this is going to be an easy game. He's one of the tougher guys I played against that year. And I was like, now you look, and he's been playing for forever, it seems like, doing a really nice job for the LA Rams.
It's his 8th year. He's 5'11", 314. At least that's what he's listed at. 2nd and 10 for the Cardinals on their 35. We're set back to throw, screen to the left. Caught by Higgins at the 35. Slips a tackle, but going backwards, and the Rams, with great pursuit, bring him down at the line of scrimmage, and that takes us to the 2-minute warning. So the Cardinals will be faced with a 3rd down and long with 2 minutes to go in the half. LA 17, Arizona 10 on the Cardinals Radio Network.
AQ Shipley here. Arizona summers leave your AC and furnace packed with dirt and dust, the #1 cause of breakdowns. That's why you call Emergency Air, the official AC heating and plumbing partner of the Arizona Cardinals. Emergency Air's fall deep clean and tune-up is legendary, boosting efficiency and preventing breakdowns. Normally $199, it's just $59 for new customers. Go to emergencyair.com and book today.
Emergency Air, the differences we care.
From savings to convenience, discover all the advantages of using the Albertsons or Safeway For You app. Becoming a For You member is free, easy, and offers awesome perks. Receive personalized digital savings on your favorite items, earn points towards discounts on groceries and gas, easily access the weekly ad from anywhere, and more. Download and sign up today to get $5 off your next $25 purchase as a new member. Take advantage of all the benefits you get by downloading the Albertsons or Safeway For You app today.
Hey, Bird Gang, some things aren't given, they're earned. Paul Calvisier and Ford has earned its spot at the top as the #1 selling truck brand in Arizona. From the legendary F-150 to the larger-than-life Super Duty and the versatile Maverick, hurry and get behind the wheel of your Ford truck today. Only at your Arizona Ford dealers, proud partners of the Arizona Cardinals. Based on S&P Global Mobility Retail U.S. new vehicle registrations for the truck vehicle type CYTD October 2024.
Did you know you can get 2 hot dogs for just $4 at AM/PM?
Wait, can you mix and match flavors?
Duh, I just got the new Al Pastor sausage and a classic AM/PM dog.
Wild. What will you tell me next? That a hot dog's not a sandwich?
It's meat between bread, dude. It's the definition of a sandwich.
Grab 2 hot dogs for $4 and large fountain drinks for 89 cents at AM/PM today. AM/PM, too much good stuff. Plus tax where applicable. Prices and participation may vary. Terms and conditions apply. Large AM/PM fountain cup available in Washington, Oregon, and California. Extra large fountain cups are available for 89 cents in Arizona and Nevada markets.
Arizona Cardinals football. Arizona Sports, the local sports leader.
Cardinal Student Pass is a program that allows college students to sign up and get information on Cardinals internships, networking events, discounts on apparel, great ticket offers, and more. Visit azcardinals.com/student pass. Sign up using your college email address. So the Cardinals faced with a 3rd and 10 on their 35, trailing 17-10 with 2 minutes to go in the first half. 3 receivers, 2 right, 1 left. Brissett takes the shotgun snap, 7-step drop, Throws deep left side, and it's over the shoulder of Wilson, incomplete. Wilson got past the defender Witherspoon. Clock stopped with 1:55 to go, and the Cardinals will punt it away. This is a dangerous time here because the Rams have all their timeouts, and they will get the ball as well to start the second half. So the Cardinals need to get a stop.
The previous third down conversions that the Cardinals had were all on 3rd and short, 3rd and 5 or less, and that's because they're able to get the ball out faster. Right there, you get stuck in 3rd and 10, allow this defensive line to eat. You can't get home.
Ryland punting. Short kick, angled toward the far side, lands at the 20, takes a huge Cardinal bounce inside the 10. Will be downed by Crawford at the 8-yard line. 57-yard punt. And the Rams backed up with 1:42 to go in the half, leading 17-10.
Getting back to that last play again, when you live in 3rd and long, 3rd and 10, they're able to get in these overload looks. They're able to blitz and twist and do all the exotics that they like to do, and that speeds up everything. And that's what caused that incomplete throw right there from Brissett, because he has to rush it, he has to force it a little bit quicker, and now all of a sudden, Michael Wilson can't get to the ball because he's short on his route.
Cardinals are 2 of 5 on 3rd down. The Rams have only had 1 3rd down the entire first half. And it was an incomplete pass on 3rd down and goal, and the Rams had to settle for a field goal. So 1st and 10, the Cardinals also have 3 timeouts, so chance for their offense to get it back. They can get a stop. Stafford under center takes the snap. The Rams going to run the ball. Williams to the left, slips a tackle at the 10, and he's across the 15 and brought down at the 17. Another missed tackle by Cody Simon. That would have been right at the line of scrimmage, but he couldn't make the play.
It's another 10-yard run again, too. They are living in chunk explosive runs right now, and they continue to do it.
1:20 to go and counting. First down on the Ram 18. Stafford back to pass. Fires over the middle. What a catch by Adams for a first down at the 28. And the ball thrown out in front of him. He's tackled after an 11-yard game with 1:08 to go.
They got that completion right there. They get 2 first downs. Don't be surprised if here comes a chunk.
Stafford takes, drops straight back. And going to throw it deep, near side. And Nakua goes up and makes the grab as he's got Burke all over him at the 44-yard line of Arizona. 49 seconds to go here in the half. 28-yard gain.
There's that chunk, Dave. They go 10 yards, and then they try and get that explosive. They get it. They run a little 7 route. Up and then out towards the sideline. Nakua goes up and catches it. How nice would it be? Oh, wait, we have those guys. We got Michael Wilson. We got McBride. They got their 2 guys, and all of them are showing up today.
Nakua's got 5 catches now, matching McBride with 91 to lead the NFL. 49 seconds to go in the half. 17-10 Rams on the Cardinals Radio Network.
Every day, teachers in Arizona open their playbooks to help their students succeed and cross the goal line to their dreams.
Thank you for making our dreams come true.
To show our support for their dedication, SRP will give 2 teachers $500 each for their classrooms every time the Cardinals get in the end zone. SRP Touchdowns for Teachers. When the Cardinals score, teachers win. Learn more at srp.net/teacher.
Presented by Lamis RV of Phoenix and Mesa. It's the Holiday RV Show at State Farm Stadium. Prices slashed on a huge selection of new and used motorhomes, fifth wheels, and travel trailers. The parking lot is filled with RVs from top brands like Tiffin, Winnebago, Fleetwood, Integra, and more. Free admission and parking. See RVShowUSA.com for more information. Create lasting family memories this year in a new RV. But hurry! The Holiday RV Show at State Farm Stadium starts Thursday. Ho, ho, ho!
Cards fans, SeatGeek is the official primary ticketing partner of the Bird Gang and here to help you experience all the action this season. SeatGeek makes it easy to find the perfect seats to the perfect game, so you can be a part of all the touchdown celebrations and momentum-shifting takeaways this season. Whether you're getting tickets to Cardinals games or to any other live event in Phoenix, SeatGeek is the place to do it. SeatGeek is the official primary ticketing partner of the Arizona Cardinals. SeatGeek.
Arizona Cardinals football. Arizona sports. The local sports leader.
Arizona Cardinals Kids Club, free to join. For more info and benefits, go to azcardinals.com/Kids Club. Here's Paul.
Bilal Nichols is in the locker room, Cardinals defensive lineman. It's a knee injury. His return is considered questionable. Right now, you have a Rams offense that has rushed for over 100 yards, 109 on the ground. They have a dozen plays of 10 or more yards. And no sacks, one quarterback hit. Dante Stills on the Rams' first possession. And remember what JG said, you're not going to trick them, but you do have to affect them. And you would think in this situation, it would go a long way if you could try and speed up Matthew Stafford.
It's been hard to do since the start of the game when Stafford was 1 of 4, Paul. He's completed 10 straight passes for 143 yards. Rams lead 17-10. They have a first down to the Cardinal 44 with 49 seconds to go and 2 timeouts. Rams are ready to snap the ball, but Fox was not back from break yet, so Ron Torbert, the referee, had to step in and make sure the Rams didn't snap it. 4 receiver set, 2 right, 2 left. Stafford operating out of shotgun once again with Kyron Williams to his left, and now a flag down. Movement by L.A.
Ball start. Offense number 77. 5-yard penalty. It's first down.
Alaric Jackson, the left tackle, with that big Guardian cap on. Hard to miss him when he moves because of that Guardian cap and the fact he's pretty big already.
I don't know if I'll ever get used to those Guardian caps, Dave.
Dotson, the right guard's got one as well. 1st and 15 now for the Rams at the Cardinal 49 with 49 seconds to go in the half. Shotgun snap, Stafford short set, tight end screen to the right, caught at the 45-yard line by Parkinson, and he's still going inside the 40, finally brought down to the 35. So on 1st and 15, he gets about 14 yards. Rams are not calling a timeout. They got 2 left, 30 seconds to go. 2nd and 1 on the 35. Stafford straight drop, flips it left side, and Adams caught it for a first down, and he went backwards. Are they going to say inbounds, run the clock, force the Rams to call a timeout? Are they saying he was out of bounds, so they stopped the clock after the catch at the Cardinals' 28-yard line with 22 seconds to go?
I mean, I don't understand why the Cardinals sideline is not up in arms. He went out of bounds going backwards. That clock should have wound and forced a timeout to be used by LA. That's insane that they did not call that and stop the clock.
Wonder if because Adams didn't have possession right away that he started moving backwards and then secured it. Maybe that's why. Not sure what the officials were thinking. Shotgun formation. Snap to Stafford on first down. And pass left side incomplete behind Nakua. Not on the same page there. And so the first incompletion in 12 attempts for Stafford. 18 seconds to go in the half. 2 timeouts left for the Rams. They're at the Cardinals' 28-yard line, leading 17-10.
Yeah, to hold them to a field goal would go a long way right now, Dave. It really would, because, you know, obviously if they can somehow force a field goal right here, it only ends up being a 10-point game going into half. A touchdown puts this thing, now you're in panic mode.
Shotgun set again for Stafford. 3 receivers in the game. 2 right, 1 left. 2nd and 10 on the Arizona 28. Snap to Stafford. 5-step drop. Throws deep middle. Nakua's got the football and into the end zone for the touchdown. He caught it at the 5. Will Johnson tried to strip the ball away. Could not. And Nakua scores, and the Rams lead it 23-10 with 12 seconds to go in the half.
Would have loved to see Will Johnson just try and secure the tackle right there. Instead of trying to rip the ball out, just secure the tackle, force them. Again, it's under 20 seconds left. It's all the way down to 12 seconds as he walks into the end zone. But if you can somehow force him down right there, you might have to force them to run the field goal team out, or at least take a few shots at the end zone and try and get 3 instead of 7. Basically just gave him a touchdown right there.
Situational football for the rookie, you got to know that. You got to make the tackle there. Don't worry about stripping the ball. Make sure he's down. Mevis' extra point is on the way, and it's good. Boy, I don't know if he caught that fat, but that thing popped up into the air. Looked like it was a shallow pop-up to short center, but it crossed the crossbar, and it's good to make it 24-10 with 12 seconds left. But hopefully that's a lesson that Will Johnson will get. You got to make the tackle, force the Rams to call a timeout. Never know, right? You get an incompletion pass or 2, and then you're surrendering 3 instead of 7. And again, the Rams get the ball to start the third quarter.
Yeah, absolutely. We keep talking about it, right, Dave? I mean, it's the details. It's the situational football. It's understanding the moment and the situation. And You know, there's a lot of young guys being asked to play because of injury and because of certain situations, and we get that. But, you know, you got to take what you're learning in the meetings, what you're learning on the practice field, and apply them to real life. You can't always go for the big play or the strip set, whatever it may be. Sometimes it's playing your integrity lane if you're rushing the passer and keeping them in the pocket. Sometimes it's right there. You got to bring the receiver down for the tackle.
Evans kicking it deep into the end zone. Will be a touchback. 12 seconds left. So for the Cardinals, there's time. Can you get something towards midfield? You're going to have the ball on your 35. Can you get 15 yards on this play and give Ryland a shot at a long field goal? 15, 20 yards? May be really long, but he's got a pretty good leg. And it feels like the range is endless for NFL kickers in 2025.
It really is, and especially with the starting point at the 35-yard line, it's really one little chunk play down the seam, and all of a sudden you're in field goal range.
And you have 3 timeouts, so you don't have to worry about middle of the field. Brissett in shotgun, 2 receivers left, 1 right. Snap to Brissett. 3-man rush, drops back to throw, fires right side towards the sideline. And what a play by Wilson to stab it out of the air. And then he goes out of bounds with 7 seconds left. The ball's right at midfield. So a gain of 15. You can run one more play here before you trot out the field goal team.
I think right here you just try and get maybe another 5 or 6 yards. You just try and quick throw, quick little go route, quick little seam route, or even a stick route. But we just say get down. As soon as he catches it, got to get down, get the timeout.
7 seconds left. Ball at midfield. 2 receivers left, 1 to the right. Brissett in the gun. Play clock down to 5. Snap to Brissett. Quick drop and throw to the left. Knocked down incomplete. Read beautifully by Forbes. He stepped in front of Wilson and knocked it down. 4 seconds left. So Hail Mary time or a field goal. That took 3 seconds. Maybe you do that again, but boy, it's quite the risk. So just assuming here it's going to be a Hail Mary.
I want to see the kick. I would love to see the kick right now. What would this be right now? 68-yarder?
Yep.
He's got that leg.
Doesn't appear that that's how they're going to operate here, though. Just 2 receivers in the game. The Rams call a timeout once they see the formation. See if the Cardinals change that up. And again, you can run something similar, but that play took 3 seconds, and it was an incomplete pass. If it's a catch, chances are you're adding on a second. You're not going to have enough time. So I would assume that they're going to just throw a Hail Mary here.
You know what's interesting right there, Dave, is they just came out right there. Obviously, the defense calls the timeout. We call that Kodak, get a picture of the offense. But right there, the Cardinals came out, and they were in a multiple tight end set and under center right there. So I'm not sure what they were doing or if they were just trying to throw the Rams off right there. Be interesting to see if they come out under center again.
They don't this time. They move everybody wide. 3 left, 1 right. Brissett in shotgun with 4 seconds to go in the half. Now Brissett does go under center. And he takes the snap, and he just runs straight ahead for about 5 yards. The clock hits 0, but did the Cardinals call timeout in time? Did they put a second back on the clock?
With 1 second remaining on the clock, timeout.
I love that play call. Like, I really do. And that's kind of what I thought they were going to do when they went under center the previous play. But right there, that's a quick way to get 4 yards, 5 yards, whatever it is. And now you just stole some yards. You get down. And now you can kick the field goal. A little shorter field goal. I love that call.
Brissett was hobbling as he came off the field. It's going to be a 63-yard attempt. He got stepped on by Paris Johnson. It looked like accidentally Brissett did. 63-yard field goal try for Ryland. And now Sean McVay uses his last timeout. And that kick would have been good from longer than 63. It was clearly over the crossbar, but because of the timeout, obviously a redo. 1 second to go, 24-10 Rams.
Kick would have been good from 80.
His career long, Ryland's 58. That was a year ago on the road in Charlotte against the Panthers. Be a 63-yard try. Again, the Rams will get the ball to start the second half. Ryland's had some misses of late. Could do wonders for his confidence if he can nail this one from 63 yards away. He's ready. Snap. Ball is down. Ryland's kick is up. And the kick is no good. Missed it wide to the right. And the half comes to an end. 24-10. Rams lead it. The Arizona Cardinals Radio Network.
Business owners with fleet vehicles need a tax write-off before 2025 ends? The Section 179 accelerated depreciation deduction allows you to write off the full purchase price of qualifying vehicles, over $1 million in 2025. And there's never been a better time. The commercial truck super sale is live at Tim Hovic's Santan Ford. Every Super Duty, Transit, Chassis Cab, and Specialty Upfit is priced to move now. Upgrade your business. Cut your tax bill. Only at Tim Hovic's Santan Ford. Restrictions may apply. See dealer for details.
Bless dismiss. Bless dismiss. Bless dismiss.
Lauren's ready to transfer her college credits, but she's stuck repeating a course she's already passed.
This class again?
Bless dismiss.
Until she transferred to University of Phoenix, where we accept eligible transfer credits, saving her time. Plus, there's a scholarship for transfer students.
Finally.
Focus on new courses and finish your degree faster.
From savings to convenience, discover all the advantages of using the Albertsons or Safeway for You app. Becoming a 4U member is free, easy, and offers awesome perks. Receive personalized digital savings on your favorite items, earn points towards discounts on groceries and gas, easily access the weekly ad from anywhere, and more. Download and sign up today to get $5 off your next $25 purchase as a new member. Take advantage of all the benefits you get by downloading the Albertsons or Safeway for You app today.
Hey Bird Gang, it's go time. Paul Calvisi here for your Arizona Ford dealers. Whether you're headed to a game or an epic desert weekend, Ford has the power, capability, and style to get you there your way. From the league-leading F-150 and playmaking Bronco family to the do-it-all Explorer and Expedition, Ford gives us the options to win on every drive. The road is yours, Bird Gang. Go out and own it in a Ford. Only at your Arizona Ford dealers, proud partners of your Arizona Cardinals.
At the half here at State Farm Stadium, the Cardinals trail the Rams by the score of 24-10. Action here in Week 14. There are two other games in progress. Early third quarter, the Broncos double up the Raiders 14-7. Late second quarter in Green Bay, the Packers on top of the Bears 14-3. Jordan Love with a pair of touchdown tosses. Games earlier in the day, the Seahawks have won 3 in a row. They handed the Falcons a 37-9 loss. Sam Darnold passed for 249 yards and 3 touchdowns, 2 to Jackson Smith and Jigba. The Vikings shut out the Commanders 31-0. J.J. McCarthy 3 touchdown tosses. The win snapped a 4-game losing streak. The Saints upset the Buccaneers in Tampa Bay 24-20. The Bucs have dropped 4 of 5. The Bills rallied for a 39-34 win over the Bengals. Josh Allen, 4 total touchdowns, 3 passing. His rushing score was a 40-yard run. Meanwhile, the Jaguars now alone atop the AFC South after beating the Colts 36-19. That's 4 wins in a row for Jacksonville. Trevor Lawrence, 2 passing touchdowns. Daniel Jones suffered an Achilles injury in the loss. The Dolphins grounded the Jets 34-10. The Miami defense recorded 3 takeaways and 6 sacks. The Steelers topped the Ravens 27-22. Pittsburgh first place in the AFC North. And the Titans dropped the Browns 31-29. Tony Pollard carried 25 times for 161 yards and 2 scores. Later tonight, Sunday Night Football features the Texans and Chiefs from Kansas City. Monday Night Football, you got the Chargers and the Eagles. In case you missed Thursday's game, the Lions defeated the Cowboys 44-30. Jahmyr Gibbs, 3 touchdown runs. That tied a career high. He finished with 120 scrimmage yards. The Lions have won 2 of 3. Cowboys, they see their 3-game winning streak snapped. 4 teams on their bye week: 49ers, Giants, Panthers, and Patriots. Again, halftime here at State Farm Stadium. Cardinals trail the Rams 24-10. I'm Craig Realdu on the Arizona Cardinals Radio Network.
This holiday, Verizon is helping you bundle up incredible gifts and savings.
you'll get the latest phone with a new line on My Plan and a brand new smartwatch and tablet. No trade-in needed, even on our lowest price plan. That's 2 gifts for your family and 1 for you. Or 2 for you and 1 for someone else. Or 3 gifts for you and only you. Either way, you save big on 3 amazing gifts at Verizon. All on the best 5G network. Visit Verizon today. Rankings based on Root Metrics Root Score Report dated 1/8/2025. Your results may vary. Service plan required for watch and tablet. Additional terms apply.
Officer? Can I get your perspective as a man of the law?
You know I'm a mall cop, right?
Yes, and thank you for your service. Let's say I obtain a car for less than you think it cost.
I don't follow.
You see this Hyundai Santa Fe?
Yeah?
I only paid for it.
Wow. Is that a leather steering wheel?
Oh yeah. And look, it comes with this really...
Deal's so right, it almost feels wrong. Get the car or SUV you've always wanted, plus America's best warranty at the Hyundai Getaway Sales Event.
Was that the dealership on Maple Street?
Yes. And he's gone.
It's a great day for a new Hyundai at the Hyundai Getaway Sales Event going on now. Get 0% APR for 60 months, plus 0 payments for 90 days on all Hyundai Tucson, Tucson Hybrid, Santa Fe, or Santa Fe Hybrid models. Visit your local Hyundai dealer today. Offer ends January 2nd. Call 562-314-4603 for details.
Brissett in the gun. Got 2 men in the backfield. Wilson wide right. Brissett back to throw. Fires near side. Caught by Wilson. A touchdown. What a start for the Cardinals against a Ram team that needs this to win the division and maybe get the #1 seed. And it's Arizona that comes out blazing hot. 6-0 less than 3 minutes in.
Yeah, 19-yard strike. Jacoby Brissett to Michael Wilson. That capped a 5-play, 67-yard game-opening touchdown drive. That made it 7-0, but the LA Rams have scored 24 of the next 27 points, 24-10. LA is in the lead here at the half on the Arizona Cardinals Radio Network. Paul Calvisi joined by Rob Fredrickson. Rob, just some big picture takeaways, and then we'll get into some of the numbers and some of the specifics.
Yeah, the Cardinals started out great on offense, went down and scored the touchdown, but after that, the Arizona Cardinals really had no answer for the Los Angeles Rams. Couldn't stop the run defensively, couldn't stop Puka Nacua, and then offensively, the Arizona Cardinals couldn't run. 27 yards rushing, 20 of which came from Jacoby Brissett. So you know you're in trouble offensively when your leading rusher is Jacoby Brissett.
Yeah, Bam Knight, 4 carries for 5 yards. You're not kidding. 109-27. That's the discrepancy in rushing yards. 109-27. Rams versus the Cardinals. Puka Nacua, you're not kidding. 6 grabs for a $136. 28-yard touchdown at the very end of the half. They made it 24-10 before a failed 63-yard field goal attempt by Chad Ryland. I mean, Puka Nacua obviously has been huge, but what enabled Matthew Stafford to heat up there, Rob? He started 1 of 4, then he completed 10 straight. At the half, Matthew Stafford 14-18, 197, a touchdown, and a passer rating of nearly 131.
Well, I think it's the running game. What the Rams are able to do on the ground, and with Blake Corum and Kieran Williams, they're not able to be stopped, averaging 8 yards per carry. I think that really opened up the passing game for Puka Nacua and for Matthew Stafford.
You know, once upon a time, Sean McVay would specialize in the toss, the stretch, but a lot of the rushing yards were between the tackles, just eyeballing it. Would you agree with that?
Yeah, they really were. In between the tackles, and look at it. You had Owen Papo in there at inside linebacker and Cody Simon, 2 guys that really haven't had a lot of reps or haven't had a lot of playing time, and so they were running right at those inside linebackers and cutting the ball back, getting the linebackers to fast flow, overflow, and really cutting behind them. And then the safeties just were late coming down. The Cardinals are keeping 2 safeties back, and the safety support was late coming down, Paul.
So the Rams lead the first down department 17-9. Maybe more remarkable, they only faced third down 1 time the entire first half. Now, the Cardinals came out. You heard the touchdown to Michael Wilson. You also had a big first quarter from Trey McBride. 3 grabs for 49 yards. How can you get Trey McBride a little more incorporated, perhaps? Because that seemed to be an adjustment the Rams made defensively, right? 85 didn't hurt him nearly as much as he did at the beginning of the game.
Yeah, he came out hot, and Trey McBride obviously is going to attract a lot of attention, and he did after that first series. But Michael Wilson has had a first half that was really well, and need to continue that if the Cardinals want to get back into this game in the second half. Trey McBride's got to be a big part of it. Michael Wilson obviously has got a big part of it, but they're down in numbers, Paul, in the wide receiver group. A lot of these personnel groups for the Arizona Cardinals are 3 tight ends. You're hearing an offensive lineman's number being called as eligible a lot.
Yeah, Michael Wilson, 6 grabs, 81 yards, and a touchdown. Jacoby Brissett in that first half, 13 of 18, 154 through the air, a touchdown, a passer rating above 116. Now, you got to try and get to Matthew Stafford, don't you, Rob? You don't have a sack and only 1 quarterback hit in that first half. You're down 24-10, but how aggressive do you get defensively going after the Rams quarterback?
Well, I expect Matthew Stafford's going to get rid of the ball quick. There's nothing he needs to do that needs to be a long developing down the field route, given the current state of the score here in this game.
Conversely, Cardinals, Jacoby Brissett has been sacked a couple of times, and they're going to have to go to the air. They trail 24-10. We'll get you what Jonathan Gannon had to say coming off the field at halftime. He had 3 things they got to do better on offense and 3 things they got to do better on defense. We'll get that to you right after this. For Rob Fredrickson, on Paul Calvisi. Cardinals trail the Rams at half, 24-10 on the Arizona Cardinals Radio Network.
Hey, it's Gambo, and I'm proud to announce Sanderson Ford has teamed up with Arizona Sports as the tailgate sponsor of all football home games. Show up and tailgate in style in a new Ford F-150 STX Super Crew truck for only $44,899. Sanderson Ford is all about football and supporting our troops by providing seats for soldiers at every home game. Go online at SandersonFord.com for more info. This is Sanderson Ford Country.
Find the most wonderful gifts at Macy's Friends and Family Sale with incredible deals on our best brands like Donna Karan, Yvette Lafite, Calvin Klein, and more, all at 30% off. Plus, take 15% off beauty and fragrance from Lancôme, Clinique, and Yves Saint Laurent. Or Star Rewards members can earn $20 in Star Money for every $100 spent on eligible brands. Going on now, only at Macy's Friends and Family Sale. Savings off regular and already reduced prices. Exclusions apply.
Hey Cardinals fans, stay locked in the action with the BetMGM Second Chance. Just bet on any pro football player to score the first touchdown of the game. If you're right, you win. If your player scores second, you get your stake back in cash. Make this season unforgettable with BetMGM, proud partner of the Arizona Cardinals. Catch every game at the BetMGM Sportsbook at State Farm Stadium. BetMGM and GameSense remind you to play responsibly. See BetMGM.com for terms. 21 plus only. Arizona only. New and existing customer offer. Subject to eligibility requirements. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-NEXT-STEP.
Arizona Cardinals football. Arizona sports. The local sports leader.
The Cardinals defense surrenders 306 yards of offense, and they trail the Rams 24-10. Our Toro ground stats brought to you by Toro. Count on it. Kyron Williams, 61 yards and a touchdown for the Rams. Blake Corum, 48 yards and a touchdown. The Cardinals were led by Brissett, 20 rushing yards on 3 attempts. Go Bulls Sideline Report presented by Earnhardt Hyundai, North Scottsdale. Shop local, shop nshyundai.com. Here's Paul.
Jonathan Gannon coming off the field said we got to do 3 things better on offense, 3 things better on defense. On offense, we got to sustain drives. We got to run the football better. We got to be better on money downs. Defensively, got to be better defending Puka Nacua. Got to be better getting the Rams offense to 3rd down period. And too many explosives given up defensively. I added a dozen plays late in that first half of 10 or more yards. So those are all items that Jonathan Gannon ticked off immediately as he left the field.
All right, Paul, so a lot to clean up here in the second half. Rams will get the ball. The kickoff return brought to you by All Pro Shade Concepts. Call or visit allproshade.com. Ryland, who missed a 63-yard field goal at the buzzer, will boot it deep from his 35-yard line. He'll pop this one up to the left to Whittington, who's waiting for it on the 3. He runs to his left to the 10. Crosses the 20. And he is knocked down to the 26-yard line. Trent Sherfield is back with the Cardinals, made the special teams tackle. So here comes Matthew Stafford, who had just one incompletion in his last 14 attempts. Close out that half, a touchdown pass to Nakua at the end of the half with about 12 seconds to go. Nakua, by the way, 6 catches, 136 yards, and a touchdown. Most first half yardage for the Rams in a game in 6 years. Quick throw on first down to the right. Adams caught it, stumbles at the 30, and tackled at the 32. 6-yard gain to start this third quarter.
The Rams do such a good job with their scheme and stacking their receivers. It puts the defenders in a weird position because now everybody's stacked and you got to get more space in between. You can't really get up on the receivers, and right there they do a great job in getting Davante Adams open immediately, just basically by his alignment in the scheme.
So Adams now with 4 catches on the day. Stafford under center, takes the snap, and they run it up the middle. Past the 30-yard line is Corum. He's got a first down up to the 36, brought down by Mustafer.
We talked a lot in the first half about Davis Allen, the tight end that they constantly use as a fullback. Right there again, basically run a lead play at the point of attack. He is going to be your fullback. If you start to key on him, follow him, he will tell you where the ball is going right there, downhill off the left side, easy first down.
Minute 15 seconds into the third, 24-10 Rams. First down to their 37, play action pass, boot to the left. Stafford throws left, caught at the 40, 45, and close to midfield is Davis Allen. Brought down at the 49-yard line, a 12-yard gain.
Another thing that they do so well, Dave, you saw that right there. They made it look exactly like the previous play. Everything looks the same. They insert the tight end, make it look like they're running the lead run play like they ran the previous play, and then there it is. The play action out of it, they get the boot, and you get the wide open pass in the flat.
So first down and 10 for LA, and it's 49. Corum, the running back, he's to the right of Stafford. He takes the shotgun snap and backs up to throw. He pumps, dumps it off over the middle, and Corum juggled it and was able to make the catch at the Cardinal 49 before he was tackled, a 2-yard gain. Dante Stills had some pressure that time. Cardinals finally getting to Stafford. They had not really since that opening drive.
Yeah, it was good pressure by Robinson and Stills. Robinson ends up getting his hand up, and Stills basically walks his offensive lineman into the lap of Matthew Stafford. Stafford feels it, somehow has enough wherewithal to bring it down and get the ball off on the check down.
Stafford's had a great year and a good day so far with a touchdown pass and 218 yards. 2nd and 7 on the Cardinal 48. Stafford straight drop back. Steps up in the pocket, throws deep right side for Adams inside the 10 off his fingertips. Incomplete at the 5. There's a flag down in the secondary at the 30, but a drop by Adams.
Before the pass was thrown, illegal contact. Defense, number 0. 5-yard penalty, automatic first down.
That was on Will Johnson, who was covering Davante Adams that time.
Probably the toughest assignment as a rookie corner is to have Davante Adams in coverage. Clearly kind of holds him. It's a little double move. Davante Adams runs a little shake route. Makes it look like he's shaking inside and then goes back outside on the fade ball. Right whenever that happened, Will Johnson took the bite. He bites on it, grabs him, and there's the illegal contact. I'd rather have that play, the illegal contact, than the 50-yard pass that it could have been.
Because Adams dropped the ball. First down to the 43 of Arizona. The Rams come back and run the ball. Oh, no, it's a play-action pass. Stafford boot to the right, throw to the right. Allen caught it at the 35 and pushed out of bounds by Papo. So a gain of 8 on the play. 12-minute mark, third quarter. Rams up 24-10.
That play action was so good it faked out one of the best in the business in Mr. Dave Pash. Shows like they're going to run the ball left and ends up pulling it. He hit it behind his right hip as he rolls out to the left. Again, hits the receiver in the flat.
That's what I get for not using the binocs on that play. They get close to us here in the corner of the end zone. I put the binocs down too soon. Stafford takes the snap and hands it off, and wow, what a running lane between the tackles for Corum inside the 20, down to the 17-yard line. It's rare that you see an all-out sprint by a running back before he's even touched, but it happened right there, and a big gain.
You touched on it, and again, I don't mean this to be a pun, but that thing opened up like the Red Sea. and there was a 20-yard hole between the center and the right guard. Blake Corum hit that thing 100 miles an hour.
So first down of the 17 with 11 minutes to go here in the third. 24-10. The Rams lead the Cardinals. Stafford under center. Receivers right and left. Stafford takes the snap. He'll hand it off to Corum off the left side. Cuts it back in the hole to the right. To the 15, down to the 14. More missed tackles. Mustafer did a good job, though, there to turn that back inside, and eventually Darius Robinson got a hit in, but it's a gain of 4.
Both of the Rams' backs right there, it's Corum. Obviously, Kyron Williams is their bell cow, but Corum as well as Kyron Williams are doing such a good job of pressing it as far as they can front side on these zone plays to get the defenders to force over the top, and then they can put the brakes on, and there's the cutback lane.
10.5 to go, third quarter. 2nd and 6 for the Rams on the Cardinal 13. Robinson, the running back. Stafford play fake, boot to the left. Looking over the middle, throwing incomplete, but a flag. Jalen Thompson was defending the tight end Davis Allen, who is the intended target. Going to be another Cardinal penalty.
Personal foul, face mask, defense number 52. Penalties half the distance to the goal. Automatic first down.
It's rare that you see a face mask call on a play where there isn't a completion, and Birch wasn't near the ball, so not sure where it happened, but he was the guilty man.
It definitely happened on the start of the route. He recognized, he thought it was run, and then as he gets out on the late pass because it was a play-action boot, Birch grabs his face mask and pulls down. Could have went either way, to be quite honest, after watching the replay, but that seems to be every call in the NFL with the referees these days.
So it's 1st and goal for the Rams, looking to add to a 24-10 lead with 10:20 to go. Williams is the running back under center of Stafford, who takes the snap, drops back to throw, screen over the middle, and it's juggled and incomplete. The ball hits the ground. It was Parkinson, the intended receiver. In coverage was Papo. Incomplete pass, 2nd down.
It's a really good play by Papo right there because, again, they've run that play over and over against everybody in the league, and it's always wide open. The timing of it and the way that Matthew Stafford sets it up, it's a little tight end Y screen that usually opens up, and then you get 2 linemen out in front, and they had it set up, but Papo read it, beat basically the tight end to the ball almost.
2nd and goal. Ball on the 6-yard line. Stafford under center. Williams the lone back. 2 tight ends off the right side. Another boot to the left off play action. Stafford throws left side end zone incomplete. In between 2 receivers. Ojulari had some pressure that time on Stafford. They're running a lot of those bootlegs to the left side, but nobody open. It's 3rd and goal.
We talked about it before the game even started, right, David? It's constantly. It's under center. It starts with the run game, and then it's the play action. And Matthew Stafford does as good a job as anyone in rolling to his left. As a right-handed quarterback, it's the hardest thing, but he does such a good job. Both times this drive, the Cardinals defense have been all over it.
Boy, the 2nd third down of the game for the Rams. Theirs came early in the first quarter, and it was an incomplete pass in a goal-to-go situation like this. 3rd and goal on the 6. Stafford to throw, fires over the middle, and it's caught in the back of the end zone by Parkinson for a Rams touchdown. And it's 30-10 with 10:09 to go in the third quarter.
When Matthew Stafford is cooking, I mean, he just makes it look so easy right there. 3-step drop, and then he just lets it rip, throws it to a spot, knows he's got a 6'6" tight end, throws it to the back of the end zone, and just goes up and catches. He's going against Budda Baker, who's probably got about an 8-inch height advantage over him. He just throws it up, and his guy goes and makes a play for him.
He has as many incompletions in this game that he had in that first possession. Since then, 3 incompletions after 3 on the opening possession. Extra point is good. 31-10 LA with 10:09 to go in the third quarter. Stafford now up to 233 yards and 2 touchdowns as the Rams extend their lead. They are looking like the Rams offense again. Back after this on the Cardinals Radio Network.
With an Arizona Cardinals debit card from Desert Financial, you don't just show up on game day, you show out. Choose from 3 exclusive Cardinals card designs to unlock member perks, like exclusive ticket pricing, an express stadium entrance, and savings on food, drinks, and team shop merch. It's your card, your team, and now, your game day experience upgraded. Visit desertfinancial.com/Cardinals to score yours.
Cards fans, SeatGeek is the official primary ticketing partner of the Bird Gang and here to help you experience all the action this season. SeatGeek makes it easy to find the perfect seats to the perfect game, so you can be a part of all the touchdown celebrations and momentum-shifting takeaways this season. Whether you're getting tickets to Cardinals games or to any other live event in Phoenix, SeatGeek is the place to do it. SeatGeek is the official primary ticketing partner of the Arizona Cardinals. SeatGeek.
Hey, Cardinals fans, game day just got tastier. Spinato's is serving fresh-made Chicago-style pizza inside State Farm Stadium at 4 concession stands in sections 113, 132, 416, and 440. Spinato's and the Arizona Cardinals teamed up for the ultimate game day pie, the Cardinals collab, loaded with roasted red peppers, zesty pepperoncini, Canadian bacon, mozzarella, and our signature spinach spice. Get it now at all Spinato's locations and at State Farm Stadium. Spinato's Pizza, fresh, bold, and made to win.
Arizona Cardinals football. Arizona Sports, the local sports leader.
For big wins to bright lights, it's all right here. Game day your way at Gila River Resorts and Casinos. 10-play, 74-yard drive that took 4 minutes and 51 seconds off the clock. Rams score at the end of the half, and then to open the third, they lead 31-10 with 10:09 to go in the third quarter. Cardinals defense battling injuries across the board. They just have not been able to shut down this potent Rams offense that was looking for a reboot after last week's struggles and a loss to the Panthers. Evans kicking off from his 35-yard line. He'll hammer this one deep into the end zone. It will be a touchback and come out to the 35. So Jacoby Brissett, who's 13 of 18, 154 yards and a touchdown with a quarterback rating of 116.4. Michael Wilson, 6 catches, a touchdown. Trey McBride has 3 catches, giving him 91 on the season. The Rams trying to keep pace in the NFC West with Seattle 10-3, San Francisco 9-4, bye week for the 49ers. Rams at 9-3, Cardinals at 3-9. Back to throw, Brissett on 1st and 10. Steps up in the pocket, dumps it off over the middle, incomplete, knocked down by Landman. Intended for the tight end DeGuara. Here's Paul.
Of course, the Rams have 2 sacks, and they can pin their ears back now. No doubt about it. Come after Jacoby Brissett. Not a great feeling for an offensive lineman. I'm presuming AQ will confirm that. And I asked in the locker room this week, just if the Cardinals O-line is getting rushed differently. Jacoby Brissett, big pocket quarterback versus Kyler Murray. And it was a definitive yes, that when Kyler's playing, they don't want to create rush lanes. They're much more disciplined with Jacoby. They just let it rip.
Cardinals are going to run the ball here in second down to the right tonight, and he's ankle tackled at about the 39-yard line by Ford. It's a gain of 4, 3rd down.
There's Poona Ford, the nose guard, again, making the play on the backside. There was a nice hole off the right side. It is so crucial when you are in the backside of a zone play and you're an offensive lineman and you have a backside cutoff, you have to finish that rep because that's the difference between the home run runs. Because right there, it was almost out the gate, but Poona Ford gets a little shoestring tackle.
So 3rd and 6 for the Cardinals. They trail 31-10 with 9.5 to go in the third quarter. Ball on the 39, shotgun snap, Brissett, 5-step straight drop. Guns it deep, middle, incomplete. The receiver fell down. Michael Wilson, no flag. And it's 4th down, and the Cardinals will punt it.
I'm waiting to see a replay. And there's really not much coming out. Here comes one right now. But again, Michael Wilson just trying to run a little deep dig inside route. And he just slipped. Yeah, there's no penalty right there. Just slipped and fell down.
Xavier Smith is deep. Here's the punt from the 30-yard line. High in the air, end over end. Smith backpedals, decides to field it on his 2. Runs right to the 5, up to the 10, to the 15. And they blow it dead at about the 16-yard line. 9:07 to go, third quarter. Rams in front 31-10. The Cardinals Radio Network.
Earnhardt Ford has been helping Arizonans get great deals on new Fords for over 74 years. Hyatt's Vince Murata and traditions that were started by Tex Earnhardt back in 1951 are still very much in practice today at Earnhardt Ford. Whether you're looking for a truck like the F-Series, America's best-selling truck brand every year since 1977, or any of Ford's full line of gas-powered, hybrid, and all-electric SUVs, Earnhardt Ford has you covered. Visit them in person at I-10 and Ray Road in Chandler, or complete your purchase online at earnhardtford.com.
Kick off game day with the mouth-watering taste of Redbird Farms chicken, humanely raised and cage-free. Redbird Farms chicken is what real chicken tastes like. Whether you're tailgating or hosting a watch party, Redbird Farms will be the MVP of your game day menu. Tackle your hunger with Redbird Farms chicken. Available at Albertsons, Safeway, and Bash's'.
Grill it, fry it, put it in parm. As long as you make it Redbird Farms.
There's a lot to love about the Sonic $1.99 menu, meaning a lot of deliciousness for just $1.99 each. And with that much deliciousness on one menu, it's impossible to name every single item. But I'll try. Junior double cheeseburger, croissant bites, cheesy bala crispy tender wraps, creamy mustard crispy tender wraps, green apple slush with blue raspberry balls, cherry slush with blue raspberry balls. Whew, get them all on the Sonic $1.99 menu. Man, I gotta lay down.
Tax not included. Exclusions apply. Limited time only at participating Sonic drive-ins.
Arizona Cardinals football. Arizona Sports, the local sports leader.
Back in Tim Hovik Santan Ford broadcast booth. Santan Ford and Gilbert. The Cardinals are Santan Ford. Rams have the ball, leading 31-10. Back at their 16-yard line with 9:07 to go in the third quarter. They have 368 yards of offense. The Cardinals have 178. Remember, the Cardinals led this game 7-0. They had 67 yards on that opening drive. So about 100 since. The Rams getting a ton of chunk plays. A couple of 18-yard runs on the ground. Nakua's got a 32-yard catch. The Rams starting to look like the Rams again. Trying to get to 10-3. The Cardinals trying to avoid a 3-10 record. 4 games left after today. 3 road, 1 home. At Houston next week, at Cincinnati, and at the Rams to end the season. Run play to the left to Williams, crosses the 20, and then he stumbles down to the ground at the 24. Cody Simon got a piece of him. That might have been enough to get him to the ground. So gain him about 9.
Dave, the crazy thing about these runs that the LA Rams are running right now is these running backs are hitting at 100 miles an hour, and the holes are big. I mean, the game plan that they have come into this game with, I mean, they have a great job getting double teams, and they're opening some big holes up front.
So far, they have 144 rushing yards. 2nd down and 1 at the 25. They'll hand it off. And it's a first down run straight ahead to about the 30-yard line. Another 5 yards on the ground for Kyron Williams. 8-minute mark, third quarter, 31-10, LA.
Budda Baker just tried to make a splash play right there. He shot the gap. The middle of the Rams offensive line opened up because they were running a quick little draw. Budda read it, recognized it, and shot up, but they got just a piece of him, which again opens up a hole for another 5-yard run.
Under center is Stafford. First down on the Ram 29. Receivers right and left. Stafford takes another run play. Another big hole off the right side. Williams up to the 36 for 7 yards. Tackled by Darius Robinson.
I mean, it seems like they're averaging almost 8 yards a carry. I mean, it's every single time they're punching the ball right now, whether it's the right side, whether it's the left side. This Rams offensive line came in with an emphatic emphasis on running the football, and they are doing that right now.
They are averaging 8 yards a carry. 2nd and 3 at the 36-yard line. Stafford under center. Midway through the third quarter, 21-point Ram lead. Handoff. Williams off the left side. Good tackle this time by Zaven Collins. Just a gain of 1 or 2. So it'll be 3rd down and short here for LA.
Just as we say that, they're doing a whole piece on the Rams running game on the TV telecast, because that is what they've done over and over again. Right there, Zaven Collins, as you mentioned, makes a tackle. That is the strength of his game. Does a great job at the point getting off. He sheds the tight end and comes back up underneath and makes the play to keep it to another third down. Another third down, Dave.
They've been few and far between. Just 2 attempts for the Rams, 1 conversion, 1 each half attempt anyway. 0 for 1 in the first half. And they're going to keep it on the ground and running straight ahead. And close to a first down is Williams. Good tackle by Mustapher. It's going to be really close. No signal yet from the official. Now they're saying 4th down. Rams will keep the offense on the field, and why not, the way they've run the ball, and a 21-point lead.
All right, so I've watched this offense over and over again all year long. Do not be surprised if it's some type of jet motion to Puka Nacua. Trying to get to the edge. They're going to leave a defensive end unblocked. That's my guess right here, Dave.
Rams may take a timeout. The play clock is now. Okay, so replay assistance. Got that Hawkeye vision. Is able to indicate that it's a first down. That's been good this year. Speeds things up and gets it right. They have all the technology, and they were able to clearly see that Kyron Williams got the first down. Otherwise, if it's close, they're not going to step in and tell the officials to change the call on the field, but they did that time. Blake Corum at running back now. 1st and 10 for LA, and it's 39. Stafford off play action. Sets up deep in the pocket. Checks it down over the middle. Out of the 45-yard line and up to the 50. Close to a first down is Parkinson. Wrestled to the ground by Papo, but it's an 11-yard gain and a first down.
The Cardinals are doing a good job keeping everything in front of them on these play-action passes, but you can't let the underneath give you 10 yards and another first down either. So they got to do a better job on the underneath coverage on these play actions. They're doing a great job eliminating, avoiding the chunks and the explosives, but they got to keep everything a little bit tighter in coverage underneath.
31-10. LA, 5 minutes to go, third quarter. 3 receiver set, back to pass. Stafford fires left side, almost picked off. Will Johnson stepping in front of Nacua to knock the ball away. He has great instincts. Very good at Michigan when healthy in terms of making plays on the ball. And he did there, that close to picking that pass off and maybe taking it back.
If he would have tried to catch it with 2 hands instead of just getting 1 hand on it, he might have had a really good opportunity. It was a great break on the ball. Read the route, was watching Nacua, read the eyes, and then just broke on it, took off, and gets a great pass breakup.
He is a talent, there's no question. Has all the ability in the world. 2nd and 10 at the 50. And the Rams run the ball up the middle. Corum trying to bounce it to the outside right. Got tackled at the 45, a gain of 4 or 5. So it'll be 3rd down, 4:45 to play, third quarter, 31-10, the Rams lead.
The Cardinals defense doing a much better job getting some third downs right now, 3rd and 5. Right now, I'd love to see them go that 7-up defense that they've shown the last couple weeks, generating pressure out of the blitz and confusing looks. I'd love to see them put 7 up and just go after them right here.
3rd down and 5 on the Cardinal 45-yard line. Williams is next to Stafford. He takes the shotgun snap. Quick throw to the right. Incomplete. Nacua couldn't hang on. The ball was thrown a little behind him. And the Rams will bring on the punt team here.
They had both linebackers up in the A-gap, were showing a blitz look, but Matthew Stafford quick snapped him, had everything he wanted. Nacua was open, and you could see that Matthew Stafford was visibly upset that Nacua, once he was at the first down sticks, didn't just sit there. He broke out, and Matthew Stafford and him were clearly on 2 different pages.
Evans will punt. Michael Wilson is back as the returner, with Greg Dortch out due to a chest injury. Here's the punt by Evans. Middle of the field, Wilson just runs away from it. There's a flag down. The ball goes into the end zone for a touchback, but likely a Cardinal penalty, even though it will come out to the 20 with 4:15 to go, and the Rams up 31-10. Cardinals able to get a stop, though, and force a punt.
The result of the play is a touchback during the kick, holding by the return team, number 13. The penalty is 10 yards from the touchback spot. Arizona's ball, 1st and 10. Timeout on the field.
It's on Keitrell Clark, 5th penalty on the Cardinals. They'll be backed up when Jacoby Brissett takes the field after this on the Cardinals Radio Network.
Pacific Office Automation is the one source for all of your business technology. That's why we're a premier technology partner of the Arizona Cardinals. Find your total office solution for copiers and printers, managed IT and cloud services, telephone systems, data security, and more. Experience our uncommon commitment to customer service. Visit PacificOffice.com. Problem solved.
Business owners with fleet vehicles need a tax write-off before 2025 ends? The Section 179 accelerated depreciation deduction allows you to write off the full purchase price of qualifying vehicles over $1 million in 2025. And there's never been a better time. The commercial truck super sale is live at Tim Hovik Santan Ford. Every Super Duty, Transit, Chassis Cab, and Specialty Upfit is priced to move now. Upgrade your business. Cut your tax bill. Only at Tim Hovik Santan Ford. Restrictions may apply. See dealer for details.
Hi, fans. This is Dave Pasch, the voice of the Arizona Cardinals, on behalf of Dignity Health. Everyone should know their blood pressure and cholesterol level. If they're too high, the risks of heart attack, stroke, and heart disease increase. That's why seeing your primary care physician is so important. Simple things like eating healthy, daily exercise, and quitting tobacco will give your heart the support it needs to keep you in the game. Talk with a doctor today and schedule your appointment at dignityhealth.org/azheart.
Arizona Cardinals football. Arizona Sports, the local sports leader.
SRP Touchdowns for Teachers gives teacher grants with every Cardinals touchdown, including Michael Wilson's touchdown in the opening possession of the game for the Cardinals. Learn more at srp.net/teacher. See if the Cardinals can get another one on this possession, but they're backed up. On their 10-yard line, Trey McBride has just one catch since that first possession when he caught two balls. Cardinals down 31-10 with 4:15 to go in the third quarter. A little surprised the Rams, given the momentum, decided to punt it on 4th and 5. Here they might go for the kill and try to pick up a first down, go down, score, win the game. Cardinals are still alive. They can go down and score here, get it to 2 possessions going into the fourth quarter. Brissett in shotgun on 1st down and 10 from his 10-yard line, 2 receivers to the left. Rams crowding the box. Brissett takes, drops the throw, gets hit. Pass over the middle is incomplete. They brought pressure off the edge that time with Kinchins, the safety, and he got a shot in on Brissett, incomplete pass.
And we saw that blitz from a mile away. They tried to bring a form of Mike Sam is what we would call that. So the middle linebacker and the outside backer, they bring them both. Outside backer comes completely untouched in Kitchens. That's how we would have identified it. I know he's a DB, but comes outside, and Jacoby sees it, but he just hangs on a little too long. I don't know why he didn't throw it quicker.
So 2nd and 10 on the 10, same formation. Snap to Brissett, short set, throws to the left. Caught by Wilson, but tackled immediately at the 14-yard line. 6th catch of the day for Wilson. About 85 yards on the day. It's going to bring up 3rd down and 6 with 4 minutes to go in the third.
That's more like what we saw in the first drive. Get the ball out quick, shorter routes, live in 3rd and 5, 3rd and 6. We got everything. Can't be in 3rd and 10, 3rd and 11. So good job at least getting some of that yardage back.
Carter is the running back with Brissett in the gun on 3rd down and 6. Carter looks half the size of Brissett as we look at him in front of us. Brissett in shotgun. And movement by Paris Johnson coming out of his break. Flag down. I can see that from a mile away.
Ball start. Offense, number 70. 5-yard penalty. It's 3rd down.
6th penalty on the Cardinals. So now it's 3rd and 11 back at the 9.
You know why that happened? Because Jared Verse is across, right? Like that. There's definitely that thing that plays into offensive linemen being a little bit quick is when you know you got a stud pass rusher across from you, you try and jump that count, try and get every last little inch you can get on that pass set.
3rd and 11 on the Cardinal 9. 2 receivers right, Wilson wide to the left. Brissett in shotgun takes the snap, drops straight back. He had trouble in the end zone, steps up, runs near side at the 5, throws at the last second, incomplete behind the intended target, Brooks at the 35. Brissett was very close to crossing the line of scrimmage for it to be a penalty. Your whole body has to be over. It was not, so it's 4th down.
Offensive line has to do a better job. It's 3rd and long. You know it's known pass situation. They're going to run twists. They're going to run stunts right there. Jared Verse up the field underneath on Paris Johnson. Picks the guard. Kobe Turner comes completely free right up the barrel to Jacoby Brissett. Brissett actually does a nice job putting a little move and getting something and being able to escape outside.
Hawk will punt from his end zone, steps into it at the goal line, kicks it high in the air. Smith under it, near side, waving for the fair catch, has it about the 39. So right around 50 yards, 52 to be exact on the punt. 3 minutes to go. Cardinals down 31-10 to the Rams on the Cardinals Radio Network.
What if you had to skip breakfast and lunch and dinner? At St. Mary's Food Bank, that's a reality for many of our neighbors in need. 250,000 people rely on the food bank every day. Your donations are what makes feeding them possible. Donate and get a dollar-for-dollar Arizona charitable tax credit, up to $495 for individuals and $987 for couples filing jointly. Learn more at stmarysfoodbank.org.
In football, a blitz comes fast, but so do taxes in retirement. Paul Calvisi here with Matt Dagas from Bright Wealth Management. Matt.
Thanks, Paul. And if your 401k, IRA, or pension isn't structured properly, you could face a major hit from Uncle Sam. At Bright Wealth Management, we help you prepare before the pressure comes. Call today, 844-726-9116, or visit us online at brightwm.com and schedule your retirement review.
Investment advisory services offered through Foundations Investment Advisors, LLC, an SEC-registered investment advisor. The content provided is for educational purposes only.
Freeway Chevrolet. The year is almost over, but you can still unwrap huge savings at Freeway Chevrolet. Right now, get up to $11,000 off new 2025 Silverado 1500 Crew Cabs. Chevrolet. Together, let's drive. Up to $11,000 off select new 2025 Silverado 1500 Crew Cab models from dealer inventory. Excludes trail box. Not available with special financing, lease, and some other offers. Restrictions apply. Take new retail delivery by January 2nd, 2026.
Arizona Cardinals football. Arizona sports. The local sports leader.
And down to the field and Paul.
All right, so Matthew Stafford, maybe the NFL's MVP this season. Talking a lot of defenders in the locker room. All right, what's it all about trying to go against him? A lot of guys cited his eyes, and he is a master at looking off coverage, looking one way, coming back to another receiver. You know, can you trust his eyes? Guys like Budda Baker and Jalen Thompson, they really lock in on a quarterback's eyes to take them to where the ball is going to head. But with Matthew Stafford, not only the eyes, but then some of the arm angles, passes that you would think are impossible for a regular quarterback. He'll drop the arm down. He'll get it through passing lanes and into windows with precise, target accuracy, and it just makes it very difficult, especially for a secondary, to read where he's going with the ball and then get there in time.
He's been brilliant, Paul, since that first drive. He's under center here on first down of the 39 of the Rams. He'll hand it off, and there's not much room for Corum, spinning away and getting maybe 2 yards to the 41. Bring up 2nd and 8. It's 31-10. Rams with 2.5 to go here in the third quarter. LA trying to get to 10-3 and match Seattle for the top record in the NFC West.
Yeah, they had to slip up last week, Dave, but this week they have come out on fire, and we kind of thought that was going to happen, and they sure have. Right there, Mustapher, Stills, and the boys up front did a good job at the point of attack to keep a limited run.
By the way, the Bears are losing to Green Bay, 21-14. That's significant as the pass to the right is caught by Mumfield to the 46 for a gain of 5. But if the Bears were to lose, then the Rams in Seattle, if LA wins, would be tied for the best record in the NFC.
Yeah, that was probably the game of the week, right? This week that everyone was looking forward to is that Bears-Packers game. Bears have easily the most improved team with their offensive line. This Rams team, their offensive line has showed up today as well.
Jordan Love has 3 touchdown passes. Caleb Williams, 1 touchdown pass. 3rd and 3 for the Rams at their 46. Kyron Williams lines up right behind the left guard. Snap to Stafford, a flag down. There was movement.
Ball start. Offense number 18. 5-yard penalty. 3rd down.
Ferguson, the tight end. They'll make it 3rd and 8 instead of 3rd and 3 with 1:43 to go in the third quarter, and the Rams up 31-10. Cardinals will be in Houston next week. Final home game December 21st against the Falcons, then back-to-back road games either Saturday, Sunday against the Bengals, and the following week against the Rams in LA. 3rd and 8 for the Rams on their 41. Stafford in shotgun, 4 receivers, 3 left, 1 right. Snap to Stafford, drops straight back, in trouble, being chased, rolls left and throws incomplete. It was Zaven Collins who was in the backfield immediately, and Stafford had to hurry that throw. It's 4th down.
The interesting thing about that right there is when you line Zaven Collins up, again, that's that 7-up look that we keep talking about that Coach Rawlis has employed over the last couple of weeks, and when you do that, you confuse the offense, but where it really confuses guys is Zaven Collins is really a defensive end or an edge rusher, but he wears the number 25, so sometimes you don't identify him as a down guy, and now you think he's a linebacker, and that's where the confusion pops in.
Evans to punt for just the 2nd time today. Back-to-back possessions with punts. Short kick, and it lands at the 28 on the far side. Bounces down to about the 21, and now rolls to a stop at the 20. Not a great punt, though, just 39 yards, but Evans has been out of practice today. 1:01 to go in the 3rd, 31-10 LA on the Cardinals Radio Network.
Cards fans, SeatGeek is the official primary ticketing partner of the Bird Gang and here to help you experience all the action this season. SeatGeek makes it easy to find the perfect seats to the perfect game, so you can be a part of all the touchdown celebrations and momentum-shifting takeaways this season. Whether you're getting tickets to Cardinals games or to any other live event in Phoenix, SeatGeek is the place to do it. SeatGeek is the official primary ticketing partner of the Arizona Cardinals. SeatGeek.
NFL fans, when it's time to get Cardinals tickets, you can tackle game day with total certainty with Ticketmaster. As the official resale ticket marketplace of the NFL, Ticketmaster's got the best way to take it to the house when it comes to being there live. With 100% verified resale tickets available all season long, you can count on getting in with ease and spend time focusing on the good stuff, like tailgating with your friends and family. Even if you're headed to the game last minute, you can still score seats. Want to meet up inside the stadium with your crew? Transferring your tickets is an easy handoff. So get those touchdown celebrations ready and score your tickets today at Ticketmaster.com/Cardinals.
Hey, Cardinals fans! All Copy Products is proud to be the official office solutions partner of the Arizona Cardinals. We cover the entire Valley and want to help you with all of your office solution needs. All Copy Products is recognized for our commitment to customer service. At All Copy Products, we will create software and technology solutions that work for you, football fans. Score points for your business with us. Visit us at allcopyproducts.com today.
Holy mackerel! That is football! Arizona Cardinals football. Arizona sports. The local sports leader.
Let's get an injury update on Paris Johnson. Here's Paul.
It's not good. He's out of the game. Just got the official medical update. Out of the game with what is termed a knee injury. Now Paris is standing down far end of the Cardinals sideline talking with a trainer. Josh Fryer is into the game. But once again, Paris Johnson Jr., franchise left tackle, right now out with a knee injury.
So another fallen Cardinal as they continues to lose bodies left and right due to injury. Josh Fryer, undrafted rookie out of Ohio State, in the game now at left tackle. He's played some this year, mostly in 6 offensive lineman situations, but he'll get the rest of this game. With a minute to go in the 3rd, the Cardinals down 31-10. Michael Carter, the running back, and he'll get the carry up the middle on first down to the Cardinal 20, and he gets a yard, maybe 2. Puna Ford in there on the stop for LA along with Johnson.
It has been tough sledding all day, trying to run the football against this vaunted Rams defense, and I think the biggest thing that you start to notice when you watch them is they're just all too high. The pad level's high, and they're just getting stood up at the line of scrimmage.
2nd and 8 on the Cardinal 22. 3 receivers set, 2 to the right, 1 to the left. Brissett takes the shotgun snap, 3-step drop, throws left side. Trying for McBride, but incomplete. Spates over the top, was able to knock it to the ground with the right hand.
Yeah, good coverage right there. Again, the ball is probably going to get thrown quickly the rest of the game, knowing that you got a left tackle, really getting his first meaningful full snaps at the tackle position, and he's going against 2 of the best rushers in the National Football League.
And the Cardinals in 3rd and 8. Obvious passing situation. Let's see if the Rams bring some heat. Ball on the Cardinal 22 with 24 seconds to go in the 3rd quarter. 4-man rush. Straight drop back. Brissett throws. Intercepted at the 31 by Landman. He gets up to run. He's tackled to the ground by Wilson. Boy, what a catch by Landman, the linebacker, to make the pick. And the Rams will have the ball at the Cardinals 31.
The story on this Landman character is unbelievable. I mean, this guy was a college free agent, goes to Atlanta, comes over as an undrafted free agent over to the LA Rams, and all of a sudden he's become one of the best linebackers in football. It's one of these stories that is just insane. It's very similar to the Braun story out in Philadelphia, right? Like when you see these
Zach
guys,
Bond, yeah,
and it's like when you see that and you see these guys who never give up, just give me an opportunity, and then all of a sudden become stars. It's really cool to see.
Helps when you're on a team with pretty good players around you too, right?
Always.
Rams take over at the Cardinal 31 with Kyron Williams in at running back. Stafford in the gun, takes the snap. Pump fake. Now looking deep left side, wide open Nakua, caught at the 1 into the end zone for the touchdown. 37-10. 12 seconds to go in the third quarter.
Well, there's that knockout punch that you thought was going to happen on the last drive right there. First, it was the double move. You nailed it. You called the pump fake. That was because it was a double move. Corner bites on it. Kind of underthrows it too, but Nakua does such a good job just climbing the ladder, catching it with his hands, and coming down with it for the easy touchdown. 38-10 it's about to be.
What a great route against Will Johnson. Got the rookie to bite, as you mentioned. Now Nakua, 167 yards and 2 touchdowns. They have hit on so many picks. We talked about the defensive picks they have nailed, but how about in the later rounds on the offense? As the extra point is good with 12 seconds to go to make it 38-10 Rams. Nakua, a 5th rounder back in 2023 out of BYU, and he's become one of the best players in football.
I mean, you could go across their entire team, right? Their center's a college free agent. Their left tackle's a college free agent. I mean, Kevin Dotson, they obviously acquired in free agency, but he was a 4th-round pick. 5th-round pick on the right tackle. I mean, it's littered across the board on all of their guys, and they've just done such a good job in evaluations and getting the right guys in the right system to fit the scheme that they're doing over there.
You think about when they won the Super Bowl and all the players on both sides of the ball that they lost. Now, obviously, Matthew Stafford is still here, but the days of Cooper Kupp and Aaron Donald and all the other talent they had, they have been able to rebuild with still the same quarterback, but overhauling their roster, basically, and here they are again, one of the best teams in football.
I mean, the fascinating thing for the good teams, the really good teams, the consistent teams in the NFL, is the fact that they're able to replace their aging veterans with the same player but just younger.
Cardinals muff the punt. It's picked up by the other return man, Brooks, after Bocelli put it on the ground. He takes it past the 20. Oh, check that Sherfield. He was the man that muffed the kickoff. But the Cardinals keep possession, and they're back on offense at their 20. 9 seconds to go in the third, down 38-10. Cardinals got off to a good start. They led 7-0. But the Rams much healthier than the Cardinals, and once LA got going with all of its talent, they have not looked back. Brissett back to pass. Pass over the middle, incomplete. Trying to hit Bam Knight.
You know what they say, though, Dave? It's not how you start, it's how you finish.
That matters for sure, yes.
It certainly is. I mean, they got off to a hot start. We thought this was about to be a shootout type of game, and for whatever reason, they have hit the brakes. They've been stuck on 10 for quite some time, and LA has just been full gas pedal down to the floor.
Yeah, it was 10-10 with 7:55 remaining in the first half. 28 unanswered points by the Rams. Brissett back to throw. Dumps it off across the middle. Knight is walloped by McCullough, but he hangs onto the ball. Going to go down as a 1-yard gain maybe, and that's the end of the third quarter. So we go to the fourth with the Cardinals trailing 38-10 on the Arizona Cardinals Radio Network.
Ask any Cardinals fan, what's the one tool you'll need to win the game? They'll tell you, a great quarterback. Ask that fan what it takes to win an accident injury case. They'll tell you the tool you need is a winning personal injury attorney. And that's where I come in, Attorney Jeffrey Phillips, Cardinals fan since they moved here in 1988. And the one tool you need to win your accident injury case. Phillips Law Group. Everything you need to win, including me, a Phillips. Call 602-222-2222.
Having insurance isn't the same as having State Farm. It's like needing a lawyer, but getting some guy who just watches courtroom dramas.
How does the defendant plead?
Guilty.
Wait, what?
Also, objection.
You object to what?
Erroneous.
Counsel, approach the bench.
Hey, can I get a whack at the gavel?
You wouldn't settle for just any lawyer, so don't settle for just any insurance. Get the real deal with State Farm. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
On February 21st, join us for the inaugural Cardinals Climb at State Farm Stadium. Enjoy a mountain-like experience and walk, hike, and climb with family and friends. Every trail, from accessible to advanced, ends at the 50-yard line. Celebrate with food trucks and a post-climb concert on the Great Lawn. 100% of the proceeds benefit Arizona's special needs community. Sign up today or donate at cardinalsclimb.com. Together, we climb higher for inclusion, care, and lasting change.
At Gila River Resorts and Casinos, every day feels like game day. With award-winning dining at Prime Steakhouse to non-stop slots, table games, and live entertainment, we serve up the kind of winning moments that rival a last-second touchdown. From big wins to bright lights, it's all right here. However you play it, it's game day your way at Arizona's #1 casino. You do you at Gila River Resorts and Casinos.
Arizona Cardinals football, Arizona sports, the local sports leader.
Find everything you need for each member of your family at the Cardinals team shop located at State Farm Stadium, or shop online at azcardinals.com/shop. With Christmas right around the corner, perfect time to get your Cardinal gear. What do you got on over there? Is that a new one or is that an older one? An oldie but goodie, AQ?
2019, from when I was a player. The all white, the white out, if you will.
3rd down and 9 for the Cardinals as we start the 4th from the 21. Brissett back to throw, has to step up, in trouble, and taken down. Got back to the line of scrimmage for Cam Curl. Made the tackle, and so the Cardinals will punt. A little skirmish afterwards. Jared Verse for L.A. getting into it with Froholt.
So the Rams just did their version of the 7-up, and the Cardinals couldn't pick it up either. It caused a little confusion. Bring a safety as an extra rusher, causes Brissett to get off of his eyes downfield, runs up the middle, and then that was good to see. Froholt throws fist down at the end, and then Verse jumps in. Good to see a little frustration.
So Hawk on to punt, standing inside his 10. Xavier Smith is the deep man. Here's the punt by Hawk. It's a wobbly kick near side, fielded by Smith on the 30. Darts straight left to the 35. Stays in bounds to the 40, 45, and finally hits the 50 and then knocked out. Boy, what balance on the left sideline to be able to stay in bounds before he was knocked out of play.
Yeah, I'm not sure how that just happened right there, Dave. I mean, he was literally going completely sideways to the sideline, puts the brakes on, and somehow just tight walks down the hash marks. And it's like, how did he just turn that in from a minus play to plus 30 return? That was insane.
That puts the ball at the 48-yard line of Arizona. Another former undrafted free agent, Xavier Smith, in 2023 out of Florida A&M. Okay, let's see if some of the young guys on that Cardinal defense here can make some plays. If the Rams are content just to run the ball with 14 minutes to go, leading 38-10. From the 48 of Arizona, Stafford under center. Blake Corum, the running back. He's got 80 yards. Kyron Williams has 84. It will be a run play. Oh my, big hole between the tackles. 30, near side 20, 10, 5. Walk-in touchdown. 48-yard run for Blake Corum. Longest run of his career. And the Rams make it 44-10.
Well, they've been running that play over and over and over again. Just a simple zone play off one side or the other. That side, it was to the right. And right there, they do a great job. We call it stretch the front side, cut off the back side. That's exactly what they did. They stretched and pushed everything wide to the right, cut off the back side. There was a huge hole. between center and left guard. That's where the cutback was, and he bounces it between two defenders at the second level, and off to the races he goes.
2 straight one-play scoring drives for the Rams. And this game was tied at 10 midway through the second quarter. And now with the Mevis extra point, it is 35 points in a row for LA. 13:46 to go, leading 45-10. Corum now 128 yards and 2 touchdowns on the day. This is the Cardinals Radio Network.
Cardinals fans, football is back, and Kilt Lifter from Four Peaks has your game days covered. Whether you're posted up at home or cheering with your crew at Four Peaks 8th Street Pub in Tempe, Kilt Lifter is the ultimate game day companion. Arizona's favorite award-winning amber ale, bold, smooth, and brewed for Sundays. This season, lift your game with Kilt Lifter.
Earnhardt Ford has been helping Arizonans get great deals on new Fords for over 74 years. Hyatt's Vince Murata and traditions that were started by Tex Earnhardt back in 1951 are still very much in practice today at Earnhardt Ford. Whether you're looking for a truck like the F-Series, America's best-selling truck brand every year since 1977, or any of Ford's full line of gas-powered, hybrid, and all-electric SUVs, Earnhardt Ford has you covered. Visit them in person at I-10 and Ray Road in Chandler, or complete your purchase online at earnhardtford.com.
It's football season. While our teams battle on the field, America Roofing is battling leaky roofs across the state. Hey, that was us at Casa Galvisi. First a roof repair, then years later we bought a brand new roof from America Roofing. In Arizona, your roof better perform in the heat, wind, and rain. Trust my friends at America Roofing and their more than 25 years of experience, more than 400 employees, locally owned. Make sure, get a free inspection and save 12% at AmericaRoofingCo.com.
Arizona Cardinals football, Arizona sports, the local sports leader.
So the Rams extend their lead 45-10 over the Cardinals. LA headed to 10-3, which will tie them with Seattle. The Seahawks thumped Atlanta today 37-9. Sam Darnold had 3 passing touchdowns, 2 to Smith and Jigba. Cooper Kupp, the former Ram, also had a touchdown catch. And the Niners are 9-4. They do not play today. The Packers are beating the Bears. But Chicago is in Green Bay territory with 11.5 to go, trailing by 7. The Bears are 9-3. Green Bay is 8-3-1. So it's a big game, obviously, for seeding, but also in the NFC North. You got Houston and Kansas City tonight. The Cardinals will play the Texans on the road next week. Kickoff will go deep into the end zone for a touchback. It'll come out to the 35. Cardinals have just one home game left after today. They'll play the Falcons in 2 weeks. Finish up the regular season at the Bengals with Joe Burrow back. Somehow they lost it at Buffalo. They were up late. Bills ended up winning that game. A shootout in Buffalo, 39-34. Joe Burrow had 4 touchdown passes, also threw 2 picks in that game. Josh Allen, 3 touchdowns. And the Cardinals on first down going to run the ball tonight. He's up to about the 38. So a gain of 3, 13.5 to go here in the fourth quarter.
Tyler Davis makes the tackle right there for the Rams.
Cardinals going with some tempo. Back to throw. Brissett throws near side. McBride caught it at the 40. Pushed out of bounds to the 41. Rams were just, Fox was just showing a shot of the Rams sideline. You see DJ Humphries wearing a uniform. Now on the LA Rams, former teammate of yours with the Cardinals.
He's had a heck of a career. He's kind of reserved to a backup at this point, but he was a heck of a teammate. I loved playing with him.
3rd and 3 for the Cardinals. They'll keep it on the ground with Knight running left. And he is tackled close to a first down at the 45. Appears to have it. It is a 1st and 10. 2.5 minutes into the fourth. Cardinals down 45-10. Brissett back to pass. Dumps it off across the middle. A flag down. Knight caught it at the 50. And dropped 2 yards short of the line to gain. See what the flag's about.
There is no foul on the play. It's a completed pass. Second down.
So there you go. Gain of 8. 2nd and 2. Brissett takes the shotgun snap, drops straight back, throws to the left, caught by Wilson at the 40, got a first down to the 39. That is the 8th catch of the game for Wilson, closing in on 100 yards.
Jacoby Brissett's getting rid of the ball quickly, but it's a good thing he's getting rid of it quickly because he's taking a shot on every single play. I mean, they are just blitzing. This is a nightmare for the O-line.
Back to pass again. Brissett pump fake to the left, steps up, throws low and incomplete near side at the feet of Michael Carter. Let's check in with Paulie.
All right, keep an eye on Trey McBride. His next catch will be 5 in the game and make it 15 straight games with at least 5 receptions. And in terms of tight end history, that would tie Travis Kelce for the all-time mark. Now, it is a streak that Trey McBride says doesn't really care about maybe until he's done playing, but it is interesting to note not only production but consistent production, some of the best in the game right now.
His jersey from last week went to the Hall of Fame. Most catches in NFL history by a tight end in his first 4 seasons. 2nd and 10. Rams showing blitz. 10 men on the line of scrimmage. Back to pass. Goes Brissett on a crossing route. The pass thrown over the middle. Caught for a first down at the 30. And down to the 20 is Jalen Brooks. Good fight by Brooks to break a tackle, get an extra 7 or 8 yards and a first down.
That was a great run after the catch. Obviously, he catches the crossing route, but he gets hit. He spins off it, breaks a tackle. He almost broke another one and would have scored.
11 and a half to go in the 4th. Cardinals down 45-10. Brissett back to throw again, being rushed and chased out of the pocket. His throw near side is low, but caught. Nice catch by Sherfield at the 14. Brissett did a great job there to give his receiver a chance. He was running for his life on the near side, trying to get away from Jared Verse. Check that, it was Nick Hampton. Okay, now they say incomplete. Replay assist stepping in there. We'll put 13 seconds back on the clock because it stops after an incompletion. Second and 10 for the Cardinals. On the Ram 20, and seems to be a little discrepancy between the referee and clock operator. They finally get it right. It was at 11:30. They needed to get it to 11:37. Snap to Brissett. Drops back to throw. Checks it down far side to Carter, who caught it at the 18. Breaks a tackle at the 16. Spun out of bounds on the far sideline by Cam Curl at the 15. A gain of 5 or 6 on the play. During 11 minutes to go in the 4th, the Rams up 45-10. So 3rd down and 4 at the 14 of L.A. Brissett in the gun, has the ball. Back to throw. Throws a fade left side into the end zone. It is caught, and it is a touchdown for Michael Wilson. That is Wilson's 2nd of the day. He continues to amaze when given the opportunity to be that go-to guy for Jacoby Brissett.
That was a great ball by Jacoby Brissett on the back shoulder fade. Makes Michael Wilson adjust to the ball, but throws it only where he can catch it. You got good coverage on Michael Wilson in the end zone, so you throw it to a spot where he can spin back and make the play, and he does, and holds on as Forbes is trying to get the ball out. Does a great job.
9 catches, 106 yards and 2 touchdowns. The extra point is good. SRP Touchdowns for Teachers gives teacher grants with every Cardinals touchdown. Learn more at srp.net/teacher. 11:08 to play, 45-17 Rams lead on the Cardinals Radio Network.
Hey Cardinals fans, stay locked in the action with the BetMGM Second Chance. Just bet on any pro football player to score the first touchdown of the game. If you're right, you win. If your player scores second, you get your stake back in cash. Make this season unforgettable with BetMGM, proud partner of the Arizona Cardinals. Catch every game at the BetMGM Sportsbook at State Farm Stadium. BetMGM and GameSense remind you to play responsibly. See BetMGM.com for terms. 21 plus only. Arizona only. New and existing customer offer. Subject to eligibility requirements. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-NEXT-STEP.
The Arizona Cardinals are back in action at State Farm Stadium. Sunday, December 21st, against the Atlanta Falcons. Be part of the Red Sea for this exciting NFC matchup.
Let's go, run!
Secure your seats. Protect the nest.
Fans on their feet. It is packed again here.
Tickets are available at azcardinals.com/tix.
This place going crazy.
That's azcardinals.com/TIX.
Business owners with fleet vehicles need a tax write-off before 2025 ends? The Section 179 accelerated depreciation deduction allows you to write off the full purchase price of qualifying vehicles, over $1 million in 2025. And there's never been a better time. The commercial truck super sale is live at Tim Hovik Santan Ford. Every Super Duty, Transit, Chassis Cab, and Specialty Upfit is priced to move now. Upgrade your business. Cut your tax bill. Only at Tim Hovik Santan Ford. Restrictions may apply. See dealer for details. Arizona Cardinals football. Arizona sports. The local sports leader.
Tickets for all Cardinals home games available now. Secure your seats at azcardinals.com/tix. One game left here at State Farm Stadium. 2 weeks from today against the Atlanta Falcons. The Falcons were defeated today by Seattle, 37-9. Atlanta is now 4-9 on the season. Cardinals trail 45-17 with 11:08 to go in the fourth quarter. The Rams will get the ball, but Jacoby Brissett with his second touchdown pass, both to Michael Wilson. And again, whenever Marvin Harrison Jr. gets healthy, it'll be interesting to see kind of if Michael Wilson can get more targets when Harrison's in the game, continue to have this kind of impact. Obviously playing a different role, different position when Harrison is out.
Yeah, we saw a week ago at Tampa, whenever Marvin played early, he was clearly the number one target, but there's no reason why there's not enough balls to go around for both of them.
Kick by Ryland is short of the landing zone, so penalty flags fly and they blow it dead. You have to get it inside the 20.
Short free kick by the kicking team. The ball did not make it to the landing zone. It will be placed at the 40-yard line. Los Angeles' ball, 1st and 10.
And Jimmy Garoppolo is in the game, 12th-year player, 34 years old. As the backups are in for the Rams with a 45-17 lead, 11:08 to play in the fourth quarter.
DJ Humphries in at left tackle.
Longtime Cardinal. Had a season cut short in his final year with the Cardinals because of a knee injury. Rivers, the ball carried to the left side, is across the 45 to the 46 for a 6-yard gain. Anything stand out about your memories playing with DJ Humphries here with Arizona? You guys accomplished a lot as a group.
We did, and I think the biggest thing that goes back to with DJ, I don't know if you remember, in 2015 we drafted him. He's a first-round pick, doesn't dress most of the year. There was a moment that year where it clicked, and I think it was around week 13 or week 14. He's running the scout team, and I watched him get into a fight with Calais Campbell in practice, and from that moment, he was an NFL football player. He had a lot of growing up to do, and when that happened, it was like, okay, it finally clicked for him.
2nd and 4 for the Rams. Humphries in at left tackle right now. Ball on the LA 46. Garoppolo under center. There's a flag. And wasn't the nickname that BA had for DJ Humphries knee deep?
Sure was. You can
game.
Figure out what the rest of that phrase goes, but BA had a lot of those innuisms, if you will, isms.
He had a knee up his backside is what he meant by that, meaning like trying to get him going. So that fight did it, huh?
That fight did it. I mean, I kept telling him all year, I'm like, hey, don't back down, like all this stuff, and finally, boom, it clicked, and he became a nasty football player.
2nd and 9 after the penalty. Another flag down. Rivers straight ahead out to the 44.
Illegal shift by the offense. Number 87 did not get set after the shift. It's a 5-yard penalty. 2nd down.
You can tell this group has not seen the field a lot during the regular season.
Their first unit is a well-oiled machine, and we saw that. Obviously, the score is 45-17 right now. Would you say the NFC West is the best division in football?
By far.
Has to be, right? NFC North probably a close second?
Yeah, I guess I shouldn't say by far. That's unfair. Chicago tied the game with Green Bay, by the way. Rams run the ball to the left. Rivers up to the 37. But yes, I shouldn't say by far, because you've got the Bears, the Lions, and the Packers, and the Vikings. I mean, Minnesota won again today. McCarthy had a better game, but I know they haven't had as good a season as they had hoped, but those other three teams are right in the playoff discussion.
Yeah, absolutely.
Big win for Pittsburgh against Baltimore. In an important game in the AFC North. Be interesting with the injury now to Daniel Jones, what happens to Riley Leonard and the Colts. They lost big to Jacksonville today. 45-17 here. Rams lead with 9 minutes to go. Running to the left is Rivers on 3rd and 12 at his 38. He's up to the 43, but that's it. So the Rams will punt it away. Now, the other thing about this division with these three teams that is alarming is that it's not just this year. It appears that these are teams that are not going to go anywhere in terms of the talent level. You're going to have to deal with that for a while. And this offseason will be really important for the Cardinals, free agency, and the draft to try to continue to add to the roster to be able to compete in the NFC West.
The interesting thing when you watch the way the teams draft, you have to draft for who your competition in division is, right? Like it's the Patrick Mahomes effect, right? Whenever you look at what goes on in the AFC West, they all draft pass rushers because you got to get after Mahomes. And so it's going to be interesting to see. Now you got Brock Purdy, you got Darnold, you got Stafford, whoever knows how long he's going to play, but still, you got three really good quarterbacks in this division.
Punt goes into the end zone for a touchback with 8:28 to go, so the Cardinals offense back on the field. But you've got San Francisco at 9-4, the Rams about to go to 10-3, Seattle's 10-3. And the way the Rams have rebuilt this roster, whether it's Stafford back next year or another quarterback, if they decide to go young at some point, if Stafford retires, they've got enough pieces on both sides of the ball. Clearly, Seattle has rebuilt its defense. They found their quarterback with Sam Darnold. 49ers have a quarterback, and they've found something with some of their young defensive players. Passing complete to the left off the hands of Bocelli. Injuries to their two best players, Bosa and Warner, yet they still have a 9-4 record, and Purdy missed 8 games.
And they're playing so much better now on defense than they were when they lost those guys. I mean, Robert Saleh is going to have his name in head coaching conversations again. I mean, he's done a fantastic job with that unit, and I mean, you can look across all of these coordinators. I mean, Chris Shula, the defensive coordinator of this Rams team, is going to have his name.
Brissett throws to the left. Wilson caught it for his 10th catch of the day. Out of bounds at the 31, a first down. Well, obviously the injuries and the way this season has gone for the Arizona Cardinals have been disappointing, but Michael Wilson has been a revelation. This is great to see. They run a screen to the right to McBride. His 5th catch of the day. He's up to the 38-yard line, still fighting before he's finally brought down, a gain of 7. Clearly, Trey McBride has stepped up and arguably the best tight end in football. But again, the emergence of Michael Wilson just making the weapons available for either Kyler Murray, Jacoby Brissett, or somebody else in 2026. Really a good thing to see. Brissett throwing to the left to Wilson, caught again at the 50, slips a tackle far side of the 40, and out of bounds at the 39 with about 7 minutes to go, and the Cardinals trailing 45-17.
In the games where he's been the number one wide receiver, he looks like a different player. He looks like an animal. The way he catches the ball, the way he runs after the catch, the way he high steps. I mean, he looks like a Larry Fitzgerald out there every single time he gets his opportunity as the number one.
36 catches in the last 3 games at that number one spot. Michael Carter running straight ahead, down to the 30 for 9 yards. It's a huge thing for Wilson's confidence, but also for the Cardinals' confidence in him. And it's a room that they'll look to improve, I'm sure, in the offseason, but got to feel pretty good about your top 2 receivers and your top tight end. Brissett rolling to the right, brought down to the 28. Got a first down. Brissett hobbling back to the huddle. He wants to finish this game. .620 to go. Cardinals trail 45-17. Trying to get a strong finish here. Brissett back to pass. looking, steps up, dumps it off short left, far side to Carter, caught at the 25-20, and a first down before he's brought down at the 16, a 12-yard pickup.
Jacoby Brissett was playing with fire right there because, I mean, this is not the Rams. This front right here, this Rams group, this is not the group you want to sit in the pocket and hold it for extra time, and he does it right there. The offensive line held up, nice job. Finds the check down to Carter for a big gain.
5:45 to go. Ball on the Rams 16-yard line. Snap to Brissett, drops back to throw, fires to the right, incomplete. Not a receiver in the area. Must have been some miscommunication there.
Yeah, there certainly was. I mean, Trey McBride broke out, but it certainly looked, there was two receivers in that area. I think he was thinking McBride was going to continue down that seam, and he threw a perfect ball had he done that, but miscommunication causes that.
So second down and 10 at the Rams 16-yard line. Cardinals down 45-17, 5.5 to go here in the fourth quarter. 4 receivers set, 2 right, 2 left. And now Sean McVay calls a timeout. So that'll be a quick timeout here for the Rams, either to catch their breath or get some new faces out there. Cardinals will be in Houston next week, face a dangerous Texan team that talk about building a defense, what they've been able to do there. Will Anderson, the number 3 pick in the draft a couple years ago, bring in Daniil Hunter. Have a lot of good pieces around those two guys also.
And if you start to look ahead, I mean, in my opinion, that's the best pass rushing duo in the NFL. And when you look at that and you see Paris Johnson rolled out pretty much immediately today, you wonder if he's going to be available next week. And you got Daniil Hunter, and if you've never seen Daniil Hunter in person, you guys should Google him. He's a freakazoid.
Brissett throws incomplete across the middle, trying to hit Wilson. It'll be third down and 10. Houston again plays tonight against Kansas City. That is a huge game for both those teams, specifically the Chiefs, who are 6-6.
If you want a preview of kind of what it looks like whenever you played Daniil Hunter and Will Anderson without your starting offensive line, watch tonight. They'll be without both tackles and Trey Smith, the right guard.
A tall order and a must-win game for Kansas City, trying to avoid falling below 500. Brissett back to throw, forced out of the pocket left side, fires high and incomplete in the end zone. Tried to hit McBride, who was open in the near corner. Fourth down and 10. The Cardinals will keep the offense out there. Down 45-17 with 5:28 to go. Big game for Houston, too. They're 7-5. Again, with the injury to Daniel Jones, and the Colts losing today, dropping to 8-5, and the Jaguars now 9-4. Houston trying to keep pace with Jacksonville. How about Denver? They won again today. Beat the Raiders to go to 11-2. Brissett back to throw on 4th and 10. Steps up. Moves left. Being chased. Spins around. Makes the defender fall. Now fires middle of the end zone. And knocked away, incomplete. Rams will take over on downs. 5:17 to go.
Jacoby Brissett has moved around much better today than I think most people would anticipate. I mean, he has spun around, avoided rushers, avoided sacks, done everything he can in that pocket, but you can clearly see, even on some of the short throws, the hits he's taken, it adds up over time. You can see his footwork's just a little bit quick. Everything's quick. I mean, this is a really good front. It's a really good pass rushing group, and so you think, when you watch him, everything has just been sped up just a little bit today.
And he hobbled off the field there, too. Again, he's been hobbling a lot here today. Rams take over on their 16-yard line. And they're going to keep it on the ground here, running to the left and up to about the 25 for 9 yards. Let's get an injury update from Paul.
The Cardinals defense now without Jalen Thompson, hamstring injury. He is out for the rest of the game over on the bench. Darius Robinson, after last week's game, guys, you might have heard, held himself accountable, hard on himself. I asked him afterwards, said, where do you want to get better? How do you want to get better? He said 2 things. One, he said just his flow, getting that same confidence he had in college back. And number 2, he's been praised for his run defense. He said, I want to get more wins. I want to get more wins going after the quarterback and winning on passing downs.
Yeah, Robinson here today with 3 tackles. But the Cardinals with no sacks, not a lot of pressures on Stafford either. Another run up the middle, first down to the 32 with 4 minutes to go. The Rams up 45-17. But when you can't stop the run, it's really hard to get any pressure on the Rams quarterback.
Yeah, they've done what they wanted in the run game today, and obviously that was probably something that was an emphasis coming out of last week. But I think, forget today. I think what Paul just talked about with confidence, and I think most people think NFL players are just going to have the utmost confidence at all times, but you're constantly under a microscope. You're constantly picked apart, right? And so I think a lot of guys waver in their confidence. The guys that continue to believe in themselves and have the utmost confidence in themselves are the ones that have these long careers and continue to play at high levels, right, Dave?
Rivers with a gain of 3, so to that point, I'm sure you were around very talented players who struggled with that confidence. How do you get confidence? Darius Robinson, Amani Ossenford has praised him. Jonathan Gannon has praised him for his run defense. He just said, as Paul reported, he wants to do better in the passing game. How do you give somebody like him confidence?
Yeah, I think the biggest thing is it starts with yourself. You have to believe in yourself. That's the biggest thing. You can't let that waver. And I think it also comes down to some of the veteran guys. Like, coaches are going to constantly criticize, but to have the vet guys come up and say, hey, listen, like, you're doing great. Like, hey, let that go in one ear and out the other. Forget what he said. Forget what that coach said. Just keep doing you. And, all of those things. If you have a Calais Campbell, if you have an older vet, Jacoby Brissett, that's constantly saying that, now all of a sudden that's when that confidence tick moves up.
Gain of 8 for Rivers, 2:45 to go in the game. The Rams up 45-17. They have a 3rd and 2 coming up here.
3rd and 2.
A lot of times you can tell early on with a player if they truly have that confidence in themselves. And a lot of times guys will play above where they were drafted because they have that superior confidence. Sometimes guys are drafted simply because there's a moxie to them. You think about Baker Mayfield, who was the number 1 overall pick out of Oklahoma. Now, he was very talented, but there was a moxie to him. He made a lot of game-winning plays. And not just a belief that he had in himself, but that his teammates had in him. And those are qualities that personnel guys look for. And there's still great belief in Darius Robinson. There's great belief in Michael Wilson. Now, we've seen Wilson's confidence skyrocket as he shined. See if Darius Robinson can finish this season strong in like manner. We've hit the 2-minute warning with the Cardinals down 45-17 on the Cardinals Radio Network.
AQ Shipley here, and I know the importance of protection. That's exactly what Emergency Air delivers, protection. If you've been told you need a new air conditioner or furnace, don't get ripped off. Go to emergencyair.com now to book a free second opinion and learn the truth about your current system. As the official AC, heating, and plumbing partner of the Arizona Cardinals, they're the home team you can trust. Go to emergencyair.com and click Book Now today.
Emergency Air. The difference is we care. Business owners with fleet vehicles need a tax write-off before 2025 ends? The Section 179 accelerated depreciation deduction allows you to write off the full purchase price of qualifying vehicles, over $1 million in 2025. And there's never been a better time. The Commercial Truck Super Sale is live at Tim Hovik Santan Ford. Every Super Duty, Transit, Chassis Cab, and Specialty Upfit is priced to move now. Upgrade your business. Cut your tax bill. Only at Tim Hovik Santan Ford. Restrictions may apply. See dealer for details.
Looking for quality windows without the wait? Come to the Window Depot. We carry a huge selection of Milgard windows, in stock now and ready for pickup. Need something custom? No problem. From new construction to full home replacement, we'll help you order the perfect Milgard windows built to fit your space, style, and budget. Whether you're a homeowner or contractor, the Window Depot makes it easy to get the windows you need fast. Visit thewindowdepot.com to find a location near you and see why we're your Milgard window experts.
Chevrolet. The year is almost over, but you can still unwrap huge savings at Freeway Chevrolet. Right now, get up to $11,000 off new 2025 Silverado 1500 Crew Cabs. Chevrolet. Together, let's drive. Up to $11,000 off select new 2025 Silverado 1500 Crew Cab models from dealer inventory. Excludes trail box. Not available with special financing, lease, and some other offers. Restrictions apply. Take new retail delivery by January 2nd, 2026. Arizona Cardinals football. Arizona Sports, the local sports leader.
Welcome back to Tim Hulbeck's Santan Ford broadcast booth. Santan Ford and Gilbert. The Cardinals are Santan Ford. 2 minutes to go. The Rams 45, Arizona 17. LA will take a knee 3 times, and this game will be over. Garoppolo under center. And Fox still in commercials, so everybody's got to back away for a second. We got the guy with the orange gloves, 2 hands out saying, just hold on, guys. Now he winds the clock. Garoppolo takes a knee. He will do it 2 more times, and this game will come to an end. The Cardinals fall to 3-10. 4 games left. Starting next week at Houston, and home against Atlanta, at Cincinnati, at LA to finish the year. The Rams go to 10-3. They remain atop the NFC West standings with Seattle, and tied for the 1 seed for now in the NFC. If the Bears lose and they're trailing 28-21, then LA and Seattle would share as a second knee is taken. So 1 more coming up and this game is over. $10 on the play clock. The Rams break the huddle. 45 on the game clock. Garoppolo under center. He takes the snap, takes a knee, and this game is over as the Rams beat the Cardinals today at State Farm Stadium 45-17. Cardinals drop to 3-10. Rams go to 10-3. These teams will meet again the last day of the regular season at SoFi Stadium. The Rams still have a big game at Seattle on a Thursday night. They beat the Seahawks in mid-November, but they have to play them 1 more time in what will be one of the biggest games of the NFL season. And they're celebrating after a bounce-back win following their loss to the Panthers. They beat the Cardinals 45-17. The Cardinals Radio Network.